Hey now, what's up everybody?
Thanks for the membership.
We are here, and it is time. Friday, we made it. And we should have a robust show on our hands here today. Just to be honest, but you know how it goes. The more you expect robustness, the higher the chance of the robustness not appearing. But we'll see. We'll see. Should be a fun weekend, though, nonetheless. I do want to show this before we get into the nonsense from last night. Philip Burnell sent one message in Kick Chat last night. A single message. Okay? A single. Snoo's coming, by the way. He's late. He said he's late, but he's coming, okay? Give him a break. He's coming. Don't worry. That's what she said. Okay. DSP sent a single message in Kick Chat yesterday. I'm gonna edge you a little bit here. And this was during the Grill Fill segment, as you might expect. And this is when everybody, including Triple P, was laying into Philip with a 2x4, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He bent over and let the chat and Triple P take over. And while scrambling, while drowning in the sea of negativity, what does Philip do to react to that, to find that breath of air? Well, this is what he does. dspgaming real, that is definitely him. That is the streaming symbol, so you know it is him streaming. I'm not making this up. This is not a doctored video. Maybe I'll take a shit in my underwear while doing push-ups. That is the message. The only message Philip sent in Kick Chat yesterday. Because, you know, if you've been around these parts a while, you know what this is. This is realizing, holy fuck. Everyone is saying insane shit about me right now. How will I handle this? Well, I can't ban everybody, especially with my boyfriend here. But what I can do is try to own the meme and add things to this so you know it doesn't bother me. So this is what I'll do. Maybe I'll take a shit in my underwear while doing push-ups. And that was, again, the only thing from last night that led to Philip chatting a single word. Do you think he was adding much humor to the proceedings? No, definitely not. But we have to say this anyway, because we're trying to save face. There's many ways to save face. One of them is to do this, I guess. All right, let's get to it last night. So obviously you're going to see this a lot. That being said, we're going to go all over this again. But just for anyone that quite didn't see it last night, let's watch this until the pre-stream starts. Big ups to Vikes, who has an interesting thought here. Fat Cat has a new white knight in Triple P. ALT is mad. No, I mean, I don't think he defended Cat at all. But let's get everyone's opinions here on this. I don't think he defended Cat at all. I was honestly surprised how much he didn't meme it up. Right? I thought it was to be such an easy chance for him to say, "Oh, Phil, I'm sorry, King. Oh my God, King. Do not execute me, King. I apologize, King." You know, he didn't really do that. He said, "I stand by my statements," were his actual comments, which I was very surprised to see. But we'll see. Let's get there. We'll get there. We'll talk about it as we get there. All right. So let's fucking go. I'm going to skip past the, underwear moment, because I mean, there was an underwear moment as well. I guess I'll skip a little bit of that. You might want to see a little bit of underwear moment. Triple P is, I believe, mid-20s, I think, XJS. I'm not sure, though. I'm not an expert on that front at all. Gordon Flowers, pointing at Derek, says, "I did not poop in my underwear. I did not." Oh, hi, Jenna. Yeah, I mean, Jenna, by the way, is tweeting out insane shit. If you're interested in someone trying to become a lolcow, though, which makes it not as fun, right? She is definitely trying to become a lolcow. She's saying things like, tweet me if you want a picture of me licking a toilet, things like this. I didn't make that up. That's a statement that was actually said. I didn't make that up. That's all I can say. Big ups to Eric Newton, who says, no amount of therapy or psychiatrist can help Pig at this point. It amazes me how he keeps getting more dented each stream. And he's getting into a very weird place, I think, where we're so addicted to having people in our lives. And when I mean people, oh, it's a Room reference. Oh, yeah, that is the second time people have mentioned The Room. I just know the memes from The Room. I don't know The Room, right? That's the problem. But he's in a weird place now where he's addicted to having anyone to talk to that he thinks is a friend, right? So he doesn't want to lose that. But now that friend is legitimately a detractor, right? And yeah, I know they're making money for Philip, so that's not something maybe a detractor would do. But they're getting money too, so they're getting something out of it as well. That's why they keep doing it, right? So really a tough spot for Philip. Not a tough spot. Anyone, a normal human being would say, fuck you, I want to do my own shit, and you made fun of my wife. But Philip can't say no to that. That'll be such a big W for the detractors, and also such a big hit to his ego, right? He would never, ever think about that. And he does still think the casino is saving his channel, even though the viewership is lower than ever, right? And as you see when Iron Chef Sakai's not around, we're not hitting goals as much as we used to. However, we have to keep him around because that would give it to trolls a big W. And also, that would he thinks that would go back to where we were before. We can't have that, right? Bike says he was forced from Echo Chamber yesterday, and yikes. It was a lot of fun. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's start it up here before he starts the pre-stream. By the way, the poll, one of the best polls I've ever made, honestly. I can make the best polls ever. Honestly, a lot of people are saying this. Will Philip talk about Triple P Will Philip talk about asking Triple P about making fun of Cat? That is my poll. Yes or no? Simple poll. Jump on that poll. Get your guess. And it has to be specific. It can't be something like, well, I asked a lot of questions to Triple P. It has to be, I asked Triple P a question about my wife, and he answered it, okay? We have to, because he knows, as always, he's the biggest detractor in the universe. He knows what everyone's talking about on Twitter. This is the topic everyone's picked out from the night. People aren't even talking about the underwear shit anymore, because it's whatever, right? The thing that is memorable, that we will remember from this stream, is him not defending Cat in any shape or form, right? So, also, the Argentinian sub bombs or something too that that Triple P got out of him as well. But let's get to it, okay? Let's get to it.
To the viewers, I will bring back the show out of retirement. It's a favor to you.
Okay, so this is when Triple P asked about why is you eating a reward for the viewers. Again, DSP shits on his own viewers in that segment, saying, yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. They like that. They wanted me to get that show back, dude. It's crazy. They are really dumb. You know, and he did that multiple times, by the way. Treated his fans like they are absolutely mentally stunted, as he likes to call us, right? And he laughs at them and their ideas and the things he hypes up during his show to get them to tip. That's the wild thing. He shits on the things he says during the stream is awesome. Guys, you're going to love this. I'm going to eat this thing. It's incredible. And then with Triple P, he's like, well, yeah, it's kind of silly, you know?
US dollars, not $40. Did you just misread it, or?
First of all, I don't know what the hell they're talking.
Okay, so this is about the Argentinian member bombs. Triple P had the receipts on this as well, and DSP tried to add a lot of red herrings into this, saying, I don't know what they're talking about anyways. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they're even talking about. No one even knows that information, even though that information is on the YouTube terms of service. It's very easily searchable. Triple P brought it up himself, right? Or the comment brought it up. And then DSP did the typical, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, it's the thing he just said it is. But again, we're swimming here. We are uncomfortable waiting for Grill Phil to end.
To protect my YouTube premium subscription on YouTube in the US, and how much does it cost in Argentina right now? Okay?
Right.
In the U.S., on average, because it's different, I think, but I think the average is like $13.99 a month. It's either $13.99 or $14.99 a month. It's something like that. Okay? To get that same exact membership in Argentina, it costs $1.05.
Not true.
All right, so I did the math there, and if you do the math, basically it means for every $1 American, they only charge someone in Argentina 7.5 cents. And then you got to remember, YouTube keeps 1/4. You never know exactly what it's going to be, but it's definitely
Not
over
true.
$20. And by the end of the stream, I had hit $130 of legit support. So I hit the goal just based on what this person had gifted. Now, I don't care what these idiots are. Oh, I can give 50 for $1 or whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't even know what you're talking about. And even if you're trying to prove that, you're
even if I did it, right? Even if that tries to prove that.
But you're self-felting yourself. You're actually committing fraud publicly because you cannot use a VPN to buy something on YouTube. That's a violation of the terms of service. And if any creator, Dewie, did it on camera, they literally violated YouTube's terms of service and can have their account completely fucking canceled.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you're saying there's no way at all you could have
Big up Snort Burnell, by the way, for this video. That is perfect.
misread the conversion chart and put the decimal place in the wrong spot. There's no way you could have made this error, Phil.
No, again, the thing is, no matter what I do, you notice that they then come out of the woodwork to try to, like, counter it no matter what.
Yeah, because it's wrong. Okay, no, well, if you say something stupid, people are going to come out of the woodwork. So that implies that they're not always there, pointing out the stupid stuff he does.
Like,
Yeah, no matter what, Phil.
I could have said it was $5. They would have said no.
Yeah, see, I mean, Triple P is very open with it now. It's not even hiding it. Like, yeah, no matter what, Phil.
Counter it no matter what. Like,
Yeah,
I could have.
no matter what, Phil.
I could have said it was $5. They would have said no, it was $2.50. You know, just to do it. And the point is, they gave me money. It definitely was a significant amount. If this guy was smart, he would have just done a 50 bomb. That would have been like nothing. So much. And the guy's
Of the week, everybody. The fuck. People are asking, why not just take a sick day?
There's a couple reasons.
This was a dumb question. Why not take a sick day? If you love your wife so much, why do you take a sick day to spend time with her? He doesn't really say anything here.
Bank leak.
Oh, bank leaks. Okay, bank
Days
leaks.
that I
Here, now, we get Triple P asked about the bank leaks, which I was surprised to see.
streamed, and if I had a 9-to-5 job.
That they're not your transactions.
There we go. Sorry.
Admitting that playing video games isn't a difficult job.
Oh, if you're under the weather.
Oh, he also said, yeah, big ups Wilson Barbosa for reminding me. He did say his work is not hard, even though he said many times he's a blue-collar YouTuber. Remember? He's a blue-collar guy. He just said his job is not that hard here.
And it actually is one of the more challenging, if not the most challenging job I've ever had in my life. I worked 6.
Oh, yes, Super now. Thank
I hate
you.
to tell you this.
Legend.
This is a real job, and it actually is one of the more challenging, if not the most challenging job I've ever had in my life. I work 6 days a week, over full-time hours. I work more in the days that I stream than if I had a 9-to-5 job.
What they're saying is that they're not actually your
Here we go.
transactions. That you said that they're not your transactions. And then the question is, if they're not your transactions, why did you report it to the bank?
Now this is the classic. Repeating the question back to give you more time to think about how you are going to answer. Level 1. Behavior analysis here. Ready?
If they're not your transactions, why did you report it to the bank?
Why did I report what to the bank?
The bank leaks. Didn't you call
The obvious thing I just said. You know, the bank leaks? The thing I just said. Oh.
the bank and
No.
ask? You never reported anything to the bank or to the police?
I never. No. Here, I already told this full story. I'll tell it again. I guess you didn't hear the full story.
Yeah.
No,
Well, he's told the story 18 times, and that being said, tomorrow we're going to show you all the different ways this story has changed. Sam has a video on that about all the different stories. All the different ways we've explained this away. So that'll be tomorrow.
I'm confused because I don't know if the leaks are real
No.
or if they're fraudulent.
The leaks are
or what's
bullshit.
going on.
Okay.
Here's what happened.
Okay, please. Yeah,
Someone socially engineered one of my accounts. I can't tell you what account it is because there may be some stuff going on with it. Let's just put it that way. Okay. I had an account.
This is why I can't tell you everything.
Someone socially engineered it. The moron who worked for the company thought it was me, reset the account, and gave someone access to one of my accounts. It wasn't my bank account. Okay. But this account was linked.
It was one of your accounts. So it was like your credit card statement or
I'm not going to say what it was, but yeah, something like that. Okay.
Right.
They got
I can't say what, but something.
access to that. That account had access to my personal banking information. Now, did they have the numbers? No, but had access to take money out of my bank account.
What?
Okay.
Because if it
What?
wasn't your account, why
Good point. If it wasn't his bank account, why doesn't he do bank
would
account?
you care or even be addressing it, right? So it was one.
Yeah,
It was one of your accounts.
The things that we're talking about, like the bank leaks, had nothing to do with me. Like that, I don't know where they got that shit from or if they made it up or whatever. I had something else completely unrelated with my bank happen.
So then why did he say to Craig, remember when Craig asked about it and he said, those are not my transactions. And Craig said, even though there's some days that lined up with the clothes you're wearing and the things you said on stream, it's not my account. Why didn't that story come out then? This is really weird.
And they put 2 and 2 together and say, oh, well, you see, because something happened with his bank, that must mean that all these leaks are authentic. But they're not. What this person was actually using a socially engineered account to steal money out of my account and make false payments to other companies that didn't need to be paid anything.
For the purposes of calling out the detractors as evil pieces of shit,
Yeah.
the bank leaks are
This was honestly a good take. Honestly, a good take here. Listen, this is true, too.
out the detractors as evil pieces of shit.
Yep.
The bank leaks are real because they're bastards that hacked your account. But for the purposes of denying the transactions, because we don't want to, say that they're real, we say that it wasn't your account and it was never hacked.
Yes.
So simultaneously, both of these concepts are true.
Correct.
And not
within
at the same
kingdom
time.
of Phil, but not necessarily at the same time. And that's how we reconcile what might be a supposed contradiction on this is whatever actually suits the king's narrative at any given time is
Like, this is just something that we could say on that being said, right? Just a statement. Just a fucking statement that a detractor would say about looking at this information. And Philip just grins and laughs and says, yep. That's pretty much it, friend. Want to make fun of my wife again? Or, oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
the truth and is fucking based. And I honestly see no reason to ever question Phil about this ever again.
That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land.
Is it true that publicly on your show at some point, I
Here we
don't
go,
know
boys.
when,
Here we
you
go.
publicly insulted my wife and how she looks? Is this true?
It's true.
Just first, Philip already knew this before, as you might expect. They definitely knew that's who it was. He definitely was sent multiple times on Twitter, endless clips of this. He knew about this already. This is already bullshit, right? But he's pretending he didn't watch it and doesn't know exactly what he said, right? So we don't. Okay.
It's true.
Okay. And when was this and what context was this? Because
Well,
I'm not
okay.
aware. And
Please tell me the context of when you call my wife a fat bitch, please. The context matters here to me, so please let me know.
hear what actually happened.
So here's what happened, Phil.
Yeah.
So we cover all sorts of lolcows, all sorts of jokers on our show. You are considered one of the greatest lolcows of all time. You are considered a lolcow just like one step below Chris Chan. There's a cult of people who hate you, obsess over your every move, chronicle everything you do.
You're one step below Christian. Yes, that's true. Philip nodding and saying, okay, Yeah, go on, please. Yes. That is okay. Yeah, that's describing me. Yes, go ahead. Yes, you can continue. Go ahead. That's wild. I didn't see that before. You're one step below Christian. On our show, we cover a lot of idiots. It's like a circus sideshow of the internet. We cover those. You're basically you're the biggest lolcow. You're one step below Christian. Okay. I am nodding, so you know I do agree. Go ahead.
Considered a lolcow just like one step below Chris Chan. There's a cult of people who hate you, obsess over your every move, chronicle everything you do.
Definitely.
So It's like we tried to throw you into the rotation. The thing was, I always found it really fucking boring.
Yeah.
Lol.
I was like,
Yeah, that's not true. As I've showed on the last show that they have been doing, they are absolutely doing Phil more than ever. Triple P's talking about Philip more than ever now. It's wild. He'll talk about, like, they're talking about other shit. Like, yeah. Did you guys know about this thing DSP did? So, yeah, Triple P's not speaking the truth here that he thinks DSP is boring, excuse me. Big ups, Kevin. You're a legend. Thanks for the dogs. Jay Wusso said he's stuck between a gout and a big place. That's a good way to put it. Pop Polecat says, guys, we talked about it. He apologized. There's no issue. We cleared the air. It's all a part of our game. You guys don't get it. Now, that is something that could happen today. He says, like, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be very funny when he says today that, all the detractors, all these immature idiots don't get it. That's just how we do it. So how we do it is calling our wife fat bitches and wanting to know the context because the context matters in that situation. Right? And even if you want to say, okay, for some reason you agree with that, it's okay to be working online with people that call your wife a fat bitch, okay? Let's just say that. Well, then at the very least you say, publicly too, well, could you at least not, let's not talk about that anymore in the future going forward? Like, get at least that confirmation? Not happening. Yep, thank you, Triple P. Yes, let's move on. It's wild. Funky Monk in the house says, I think Triple P felt it himself professing love to Phil. No, Funky Monk, that's not true because he wants to keep this going, right? Like I said, he's going to keep escalating this. This was an escalation from the week before. Next week's going to be an escalation from this week. You have to say that part, right? That's all you need to do. Like, trying to think of a metaphor that works here. If your restaurant, sandwich shop, so you have a sandwich shop and your food sucks, but someone keeps coming in every Friday if you have a cute waitress on Fridays. You keep doing you keep bringing the waitress there on Friday because that continues that guy giving you money, right? So for Triple P, if all it takes is saying, yes, I love you, Phil. You're right. That is true. I love you, Phil. And that keeps this train going. You got to keep doing it because it's such a little statement. It means nothing. His actions and other words speak louder than that word, if you know what I mean. Retro Jim in the house says, if Phil had thousands of dollars taken out of his account, it would have been a crisis emergency stream the likes of which had never been seen. He did emergency streams on shit much less than that. Right? And you're absolutely right, Retro Jim. Let's go.
Like, okay, it's the same shit. He asks for money, and sometimes he loses in Street Fighter, but you're picking the clips where he's fucking doing bad, but sometimes he does good, whatever the fuck. So we covered the clip where you introduce Kat, reintroduce Kat, and she had gained a bunch of weight, and so we're like, whoa!
Slideshow has started.
Oh, buddy, his wife's fucking fat. She's this, she's that. But you go.
She's this or that means she's a horse and she's a fat bitch. Just for context, just want to let you know that's the things he actually said.
Gotta understand, we do that to everybody.
Look at Phil like, yes, she is. Yes. Let me see the reaction here, okay?
And so we're like, we'll introduce Kat. So we covered the clip where you introduce Kat, reintroduce Kat, and she had gained a bunch of weight. So we're like,
yes,
whoa!
That's true. Yes, that's true. Yep. Yes, she's rather rotund.
Buddy, his wife's fucking fat. She's this, she's that. But you got to understand, we do that to everybody. Everybody that we cover on the show, we shit on ruthlessly. We dog on them. We say this.
All right, you want to hear some band names that are already banned today? Ready? Ignores kick until money hits. That's whatever. Free $90 cake beg tool. Explain why 250 didn't count. That's whatever. But last one is Triple P called Cat XXXL. Banned by DSP Gaming 1 minute ago. Or 2 minutes ago.
So we say that. My personal opinion would have been, and my personal advice would be, and I think you agree with this, is to keep your personal life as private as possible.
Okay, so this is Triple Pete doing some filibustering himself now. We're kind of past the point of answering the question. Now we're going to add a lot of other shit to it just for fun.
And the problem when you introduce your wife, you should be able to show your wife on stream. It should be able, to show that dynamic. But every single person who's ever showed their wife or girlfriend online in drama communities, locale communities, it never goes well. So it's a long-running tradition that wives and girlfriends in these online spaces get dumped on, get shit on. Is it necessarily right? No, not really. It's kind of nasty and cruel and vindictive. But you open yourself up to it when you bring your family members on stream. And so that's the situation, and that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so now that's kind of just leaving his point out there, not saying sorry at all.
So, and this was before we had ever even met, right? Before we had talked or anything, right? Like,
no,
I don't
actually,
think I had been on your show or anything, because you said this was when you were first covering me.
This is, so the thing is, I haven't said anything nasty about your wife since then, because I don't think it's nice. And I know that it actually would bother you, and it would make you upset. And I like you, Phil, and I consider you a pal.
Oh, I love you. I love you, Rio. Oh, I love you. Oh.
Chat's popping off today. Those are the 5 messages in chat right now. Man, calm down, everybody.
Should I accept this? Should I say this is a good answer? Or should I be upset?
I don't know, man. It's up to you.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You know what? Someone actually just made a good point. They said, nowhere in what you just said did you actually apologize.
Yeah.
You actually just kind of explained.
Well, I just justified my behavior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I justified.
Again, not apologizing, saying I'm justifying my behavior, and that's it. No apology there.
My behavior.
Well, let me ask you this. Now that you know me as a person, are you sorry that you kind of said that stuff? Or are you standing on your laurels that, no, it's okay to do that because he put his wife on the internet? What's your take on that?
Well, I stand by my statements, but at the same
that was my favorite part. I'll give Triple P credit on that one. Said, I'll stand on my... I am standing on the laurels you just mentioned. Yeah, I'm still standing on them, actually. Thanks, though.
Or are you standing on your laurels that, no, it's okay to do that because he put his wife on the internet? What's your take on that?
Well, I stand by my statements, but at the same time, I do feel bad about them.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of guy, all right, that I look at everything. I look at the big picture, right? And I look at the last 6+ months that we've had interaction. You guys have had me on your show. You've sent a lot of your viewers my way. You've allowed me to be seen in a different light that I really haven't been seen in a long time. And quite frankly, even though we're doing these segments that are grill fill and they're fun to do, right? They're in good feeling. Like, there's nothing really mean-spirited in this stuff.
Yeah, definitely. He already calls your wife a fat bitch. His name for her during an entire stream was Fat Cat.
That we're doing. I don't feel.
Cat is now unbanned in Kick Chat. Is that true? Wow. Okay. Well, good luck. I guess, you know what? That's troll fishing. You know what I mean? That's probably fishing for knowing who's a troll or not because they let Cat go for a while. That's what I'm guessing, but I mean, who knows? All right. We have a special guest here. Hold on, let me get him in the studio here. He didn't set up yet. God, hold on. Snoop, could you just set up, please, before you join the studio? Okay,
he's
yes, God, are you ready now? Damn.
Yeah. Oh, hey, sorry, man. You guys have clogged up all the toilets in the bathroom, and that takes priority. I got to do my janitorial duties first before I'm allowed to come on the show.
No, I only do number 2 at home. You know that. I'm very strong on that.
All right. Well then, please ask Chew to follow the same rules, please, because every time she visits, I'm in there for an hour. It seems okay.
All right, let's finish this. We got 2 minutes left in this because he's going to start. So I want to finish this.
Has
he called his wife a fat bitch yet?
It's silly. I have a good time with it.
That was in the past. Now we're justifying why we're not going to be angry at Triple P at all. Okay?
Right?
yes,
they're in good feeling. Like there's nothing really mean-spirited in the stuff that we're doing. I don't feel that.
Well, that's because you didn't unmute it. Hold on.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, hold on.
Okay, there you go.
I think it's fun to do. It's silly. I have a good time with it. It's not like you're ever shockingly hitting me with left field questions that are so insulting or anything like that.
Shockingly hitting me with left field questions that are insanely hitting me. We are rattled.
this is fine because it's not coming out of nowhere. I know where this comes from, and it's from a place of you thinking my wife's a fat bitch. Go on. Thank you.
Left field questions
that we're doing. I don't feel that. I think it's fun to do.
I
it's
don't
silly.
feel that.
I have a good time with it.
It's fun to do. It's really fun.
It's not like you're ever shockingly hitting me with left field questions that are so insulting or anything like that. And I feel that. I feel that level of respect.
Reminder, he started this whole segment saying he's one step below Christian and the biggest law cow in the world that we fuck with.
Yes. So hold on. You're not insulting me. Yes. So that's good.
That's
the
fine.
question was, though, that you have insulted my wife.
Yes. Well, that's in the past. Who gives a fuck?
I would sell out completely, which many streamers have done.
Yes.
I'm some fucking sellout shill who only cares about money.
Correct.
All right, guys. Well, I think we'll be back, on Tuesday?
We should, that's what we should
probably... Cat talking with the slowed down voice. I thought that was Cat.
No. Let's go to Raw Phil here, because that is the video. So, overall take, though, on this one, we already covered it a little bit, but what's your overall take of this one? In the poll question, by the way, I'll throw it to you this way. Will Phil talk about asking Triple P about making fun of Cat? Yes or no, your only options here. Very tight poll here.
Well, I'm gonna say, does it count? Does talking about it count if you say, guys, I've seen a lot of people saying a lot of bullshit about PvP and my wife, and I'm just not going to address it. I talked about it last night, and it's over and it's done.
That counts. That counts.
That is talking about it?
Because he brought up my cat and my wife and Triple P. Like putting those two in the same sentence counts basically if he's talking about that. Okay, so
he's going to have some kind of all right, now I'm going to just ban every fucking troll who's bringing up my wife and Triple P. I call him Ashton. There's gonna be something, I think.
All right. Oh, someone got the rare fucking balloons here. I think I'm still on the fence myself. I think this is one of those unwinnable situations, but I know it will be on fire in that kick chat. But he's doing a more ignoring, by the way, these days. Like I said, did you see the one message he sent last night in kick chat, Snood, yet?
No. What did it say?
Great. I'll read it for you.
Go ahead.
The message was, the exact words of this message, I already showed it on stream, but I'm just going to read it for you. Sure. It says, maybe I'll take a shit in my underwear while doing push-ups.
Sorry, that was a troll that said that to DSP?
No. That was DSP's single message he sent to Kick last night.
Maybe I'll take a shit in my underwear while doing push-ups.
Correct.
So we're just going full baby now, huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna poop in my diaper. I do. It's okay. You make fun of me. I love. So we're just like trying to adopt like a Jade kind of vibe, I guess.
Yes.
For DSP. I see.
I think it's a cope mechanism because Kick now is just revolted and they're most.
Oh, it's revolting, all right.
Yeah, Big ups, Aid. Thank you so much. So here is Kick chat from today, real quick. Yes, they are trolls are very upset. They had planned that I would be snaked by now. Not knowing you're snaked by now is pretty wild. And they can't handle that it's not going to happen. Next he says, remember, these people reveled in my being the whipping boy of the internet for a decade. Now because the casino is cool with me, the rest of the net has really laid off outside of my detractors.
Yeah, the hyperspace net's really, all the BBSs are talking about this, about how I'm accepted now, and it's great. We love this.
All right, so now we've fully embraced the R word, by the way. He says,
oh, yeah.
And so now my detractors are exposed as regards, and they cannot live with it. Oh, yeah, we're not having fun anymore. Let me tell you.
I don't know what I'm going to do, dude. He's just going to, oh, man, fuck. PvP is just going to keep calling him fat and stupid and making him do push-ups and fart and show his underwear off live on stream. Oh, how am I going to deal with this?
All right, we're still going. He's having fun and kick today. Came here here for a chill. Came here for chill, and I see a hard R from Phil. I can say whatever I want.
Trump's the president now, okay? I saw that AI video where he said it was okay to say the R word again now, guys.
DSP then said,
my sister's not being abused.
I cut it a little bit. That's fine. It says, sorry, but something that was said regularly on the schoolyard when I was 5 is not an insanely painful slur in 2025. People are just sissy bitches, and I don't really care.
Okay,
Sissy
great.
bitches.
Very positive. I thought we were being positive. I thought we were a positive.
Oh, that's
streamer?
all gone. He's clearly salty. I think the odds of a good streamer are rising by the second here. He's a salty boy already. Rare tricks. Okay, now he's just talking about wrestling now. So that was it. By the way, I will show you the entirety of the DSP YouTube chat in one image. Okay.
Okay.
This is
how are you going to do that? It's a big long. It's you're going to use an extra long monitor for that, right? Surely you get. Ooh.
That's it. We have DSP taking up 6 of the messages. All the other messages combined are.
I see a Nightbot in there.
8.
I think.
Yeah, I'll take away the Nightbot. I think it's 8.
Thank you. Yep.
DSP, I'm taking you from the future world of 2020. Meanwhile, it's 2020. Okay, whatever. Sorry, dented. Got some interesting game news to cover today. Okay, who got laid off? Let's see. Should be a lot of fun. Anyways, wild day. I really, it's one of those times where I hope in my heart of hearts that Philip doesn't ignore the situation, right? I hope that's not him just getting it out of the way in his mind in that kick chat, you know?
Yeah, that's his addressing it, right? I can say what I want, and PPP can say what he wants about my wife. I'm not going to stop him.
I hope that's not it. I hope he talks about it, because
me too.
That would be funny. But we'll see. If kick chat is never ending, like they always are, I really think he has to address it. But he just ignores them, though.
You want to know what the real sort of like the canary in the cage is going to be, right? It's going to, or canary in the mine shaft is going to be, it's going to be Sarah Barclay. We've got to see what side of the coin she drops on, you know, maybe she'll surprise us and it'll be like, Phil, I'm disappointed with you for not sticking up for your wife against Triple P's mockery of her, you know, as a woman, a real woman, as I definitely am.
Yeah, with a vagina.
With a vagina, yes.
Yeah, that's true. If she's... Yeah, it might take a super chat, not saying anyone to do that. I know I need to say that in front of you. But it might take a super chat asking about it, I think. I know sometimes you get tempted still.
I don't know. I feel like the super chats are almost easier for him to ignore than the messages, because they happen so infrequently now that he just kind of forgets about them sometimes.
That's true too. Yes, that's true.
Yes, that's true.
All right, we're at 46 viewers on Kick. DSP is not talking Kick anymore. I'll read a few bans from last night to get us going here. Okay, so already today, I'll read you my favorite from today so far. PPP called cat XXXL. That was banned this morning.
Wait, why? Why though? Why? Who banned that?
That was banned by DSP Gaming Real, unfortunately.
Well, now hold on a second. Now hold on a second, Philip. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, if I can't remember exactly the defense, I think that's what you do when you're talking about lolcows, though. You make fun of their family. I can't remember what the excuse was.
Oh, right. Okay. So she has nothing to do with this content. That's why you shouldn't bring it up on stream.
Yes, correct.
Got it.
We also have one from last night. Fat Side Wife Reel. That's just a good old fashioned razzing, right? You still do shows with them.
PPP wrote that one in, didn't he?
No. I mean, mate, hopefully.
Yeah.
Dent. Okay, so you know of Yu-Gi-Oh, or as my son calls it, Nubio. You know, blue, white eyes,
white dragon.
Yeah,
blue eyes, white dragon. Please.
we have Dent Eyes Autism Dragon now.
Okay, that's good, Darziak. Good.
That's a chase card. I feel still.
Yeah. You want to get the full. You want to get the interactive art on that one from the trading card game on the mobile phone.
What else we got? We got good. Oh, I already said that one yesterday, but it got banned twice. Again, this is probably a Kyle. Oh, Kyle has not been here for a while. Did he lose modship?
I think his faith has sort of been faltering recently, because he sometimes he sounds like he's still on board, and sometimes it's just like, I don't know. Kyle's an enigma. I don't know where his loyalties lie.
Because usually, Kyle was there yesterday, okay, Freezy Pop, but he's not banning anyone. He used to be a regular banner, or at least timeouter, right? And now he's not doing that.
Timeouter, yeah.
But anyways, big ups Papa Polecat, who says, reminder, this was playing through speakers. Yeah, but she's got that White Run music is loud as shit, guys. You know. Yeah.
And whatever all those weekly doctor's appointments are prescribing her, she's
she's not hearing shit.
She's probably asleep.
All right, next up, Big Dog says it's a marriage of convenience. Example, cook and clean. There was no love at all. Yeah, well, he doesn't give a shit about Cat. We always knew that, but this is the biggest example, direct example of this, right? I mean, this is on par with saying, did you guys ever know about the restraining order because he was hitting it? It's like that level.
Or how about? And by the way, she's not pregnant, so don't say that.
Yeah. I think it's on that same level of just another thing to throw in the fire. Big ups to Lunar Guardian, who says, sold out your wife for a few dollars. You're a lousy husband and son, Phil. Lunar Guardian, big ups.
He's right.
Eco in the house, or Ico in the house, says he probably unbanned Kat from chat because he plans on talking about her. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Can anyone test that? Can someone say Kat in chat just to make sure? Like ALT's mic arm, could you try that? I assume you're probably listening.
Say ALT loves Kat. Say I love her so much, please. Hope she's okay. I love you.
I don't want to be rude, but I'm guessing you're watching here. I don't know. Maybe you're not though. Okay. Can Kat? Oh, yep. Thank you so much. I don't want to blow up your spot here, but thank you so much for the person that said that. And it is not banned. It is not banned.
Was it a funny name at least?
It was okay. It's trying to go undercover here, I feel. Right?
Oh, okay.
Ban anybody saying they'll tip $1,000 if DSP gets 5 headshots in COD on Monday, please. And then Philip said, LOL.
What? Why?
I don't know who knows.
I don't get what that means at all. Sometimes it's hard to like determine if someone is trying to make a joke or if it's just some moron like actually saying something sincere.
I think trying to be like in the club, like, hey Phil, I'm in the community. Look at me. I don't know.
Right.
Here we go. Snood the egg cat. There we go. Shout outs. ALT loves cat. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Okay, good. Very good. That's funny. That's funny. Yes, that's true.
I'm glad we can reference Queen Cat in a positive way. Thank you, ALT's mic arm.
What is going on, everyone? It is the final day of January, and that means we're going to have a full and fun day of streaming, of course. 2 different gameplay
Pastor Boy shirt on today.
Streams and an awesome podcast with some gaming news updates, as well as updates on our goals, how stuff is going, and we'll discuss a few things possibly about shuffling rewards around. It should be a great day. I'm excited.
Shuffling the rewards around.
Final day of January, and I hope you are too, on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Ready for some. It's been a while. When's the last time we heard that? It's been a month.
I kind of missed that.
Remember that?
Yeah, where's the guitar riff, by the way?
That's all gone. That got cut. Remember he was playing with AI intros for a while?
Yeah.
And then he kind of settled on this one, and then we haven't went back since then.
We should try to make like a better like a music genre to do in Suno for the Level 1 podcast. Like just use the same lyrics, but just try different genres.
Okay, that could be an idea. And try to send it to him, see if he'll play it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dark Wolf in the house says, now it's a party. Was it half chub? Now he's bricked up. I think that's because Snood walked in. And he often has that effect on guys, honestly.
That's how I do it, brother. You know me.
And Snood reciprocates, by the way. Let me tell you.
No, that's not true.
Mario Baker says, people
see... girls, please, go on.
Now, with goth girls, do you have to blow more air in? Or are they the same amount of air?
They're human females, actually, and they're alive and well. And, adults of age, non-related, whatever the other stuff that Cobra says is. Okay? No more questions about that, please.
Do you have to pump up the PSI if they have big boobs, though? I feel you have to, right?
Well, that's just natural. I mean, that's just, you got to get the right air compressor for that. Iwata has some very good air compressors that are usually for air brushes and stuff, and you can really fine tune the PSI very, very well there.
Now, do you test it first before you fuck it, or how do you do that?
Well, sorry, the air compressor, I'm using it for my painting set, obviously.
Okay, we'll stop it. Big ups, Twerk the Spec. We gotta get to the show. Twerk the Spec in the house says, this reminds me of when a female friend starts making vaguely sexual posts, and it's like, does she have an OnlyFans somewhere that I don't know about? This reminds me of when a female... Okay, go ahead. I don't
Phil's
get that.
Phil's trying to send subtle signals to Derek and Darziak about like, yeah, guys, if you want the waistband underwear content and feet content, go to. Oh God, is there an OnlyFans account with DSP Gaming?
A
Real?
troll set it up.
God.
I'm sure there is.
There has to be.
Just open your bookmarks and let us know, Snoot. Go ahead.
I don't need that. But I mean, trolls out there definitely do not do that. That would be very negative and not funny.
Big up Mario Faker says people see him differently, but not in a good way. Yeah, he's I mean, his public perception has to be lower than ever, right? I mean, honestly.
Surely.
Don't call me Shirley. Who's Poppin' says, let's feast, boys. Big Friday hype. Big ups, Who's Poppin'? Hoskew says, daily reminder that Phil wears underwear with no pee hole. Thank you, Hoskew. I always do need a reminder of that. That does help.
Thank you, yeah. Really appreciate that.
No fly. Joe Dub says, get ready for some meaningful cat tent. I hope so, Joe Dub. I hope. Let's go. Skip juice obtained. We are ready to
the
rock.
show.
Have a good one, hopefully. Good finish.
Good luck, boys.
And I really want to get in the temple today. Let's get to the fucking temple.
Me too.
Come
Let's
on.
get in the temple, please. Come on.
Good morning and welcome to the show. It is Friday, January 31st, 2025. I hope that you're all doing well as we wrap up the first month of the year and head into a fresh new one. I know I'm ready. It's been a great month for sure, even though there's been little to no real new content in the gameplay universe, right? Like, for example, I've just been playing older games like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, Dark Souls.
That's a new game, though.
Wrapping up, well, not really wrapping up, but continuing on with multiplayer in games like Street Fighter 6 and Call of Duty. There really hasn't been much going on. February will be different. Because if you take a look at the gaming landscape for next month, there's several new releases. There's several betas,
the gaming landscape
including things like
is
Monster
vast.
Hunter Wilds and the newly announced Elden Ring Night Rain beta, which I'm going to be in. So there's going to be some very exciting things gameplay-wise coming
with Worlds and Rise. I was never a Monster Hunter before, but in those games really made it like they took out all the bullshit and they. A lot of quality of life improvements, and Wilds is coming out and going to be open world. It looks really good.
I feel bad for the monsters, honestly, in some parts.
No, it's great. You chop them all up and you carve off their heads and you wear them and stuff. You skin them and you wear their skin. It's great.
Like Shadow of the Colossus was an incredible game. Like definitely top 10 for me. But even that game, I was like, they're just walking around. Like, do I have to do this? They're kind of cool.
Well, you're legitimately the bad guy in Shadow of the Colossus, right? You're doing an unholy ritual to bring your girlfriend back, and you're slaughtering all these poor giant colossi. So
soon, but. I
remember when the horse died. Still, that moment cuts.
Don't remind me of that. I'm trying to laugh at something here. Don't remind me of that, please.
For what was a really great month. I had a great time over the course of January, and I hope that you all did too.
Oh yeah, sorry, spoilers.
It's a Jasper cam. Look at this. You can see him at a different angle.
Great.
Yeah, I can see him better on the other angle. Fuckhead.
There you go.
Jasper cam. Mr. Extravagant. We're not doing bounty board because last week it was such a dud. We got 0 because there was no Q&A. So
I barely even remember to save words for that. Damn.
I can bring the board up if you want to see it. I didn't change it from last week, but I can get it up. I mean,
bring it up.
I've said that before too.
I never have.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
I never had to.
Good stuff. And I hope that you guys are all ready for some fun today. On today's show, we've got some interesting topics to discuss, including
your fat wife,
the fate of multiverses.
Oh, God.
I wonder how many of you remember that game. I actually played it several different times over its lifespan. There's a huge update today, and it ain't a good one. Also,
it ain't a good one.
Get this.
It ain't a good
Sony has issued a DMCA takedown against the modder who made Bloodborne run at 60 frames per second on PC. I'm not kidding. We will talk about that today. Plus,
what do you mean you're not kidding?
I want to talk about where we are with our support goals, the rewards that we're currently doing for them, the possibility of maybe shifting them around based on your feedback today, and
why now?
Guess what?
What?
When I come back on Sunday, 2 big things are going to happen. First, my background is going to change just a bit. Not too much this year. I really don't want to change the background
Yeah,
that
I
much
don't
because
want
I
to
think
touch
it looks
anything. I don't
amazing
want to touch anything.
with my visuals and lights and everything. So I'm going to tweak things. What I'm going to do is the ghost is going to go into a little bit of a break. We're going to have a different sign out here. And perhaps I'll have one or two little small changes, but for the most part, the background will remain the same month to month, okay? What you will see is new animations on the frame every single month, okay? But also, starting this Sunday, you guys are finally going to start voting on the game that will be played as the viewer's choice game during the upcoming marathon when we hit 100 goals of support. So finally, you guys will start to have your real say. I mean, the nominations have now gone on for about a week.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be great to see what you guys vote on and what game we're going to end up playing. Okay? So good stuff going on right now and stuff to talk about today. I hope that you're enjoying the background. Today it's supposed to be basically like under the sea. Where you see like you're underwater, but you can see like things swimming by.
Definitely.
While you see
Under the sea, under the sea.
chin back there.
My
I
wife
actually really
is
like it. It looks really
fatter.
good.
PPP's also fatter.
Also fatter. He shits on me.
Oh, nice.
In the office around the walls and everything. If you again you look at the wide
What
angle
do I got? A lot of gout.
shot, you can
She's
actually
got
see
an
how it,
extra large waistband.
simulates things moving behind me, which is really cool. It's weird because sometimes I feel this camera doesn't even capture the effects as well. But when you go wide cam, you can actually see how the lights are moving behind me, and it does simulate like there's something swimming in water. And I actually have this all around the room. It's all the edges of the room,
different angle of my room.
Cool. So,
But now we're underwater.
good stuff. What's
Okay,
up
we'll stop.
to everyone here
Too
who's
much
hanging
singing
out
to
today?
start.
First of all, everyone on the YouTube side, we got Perry, Mr. I Gamer, Copine,
Uh-oh.
Fed Roger. How are you?
That's how you pronounce that name.
Copeem. Copeem.
Hope you're all doing well this morning.
Know what's up yet? We're listening carefully.
Yeah,
Pausen was in there too. And then on the kick side, we've got The Bottom Line Is in Rare Tricks. And thank you to Air Wagner, our first contribution of the day. Air Wagner just gifted a sub to the community over on Kick. So let's get that up
All
on
right,
the
let's get
leaderboard
that
as our first
sub. Let's
contribution
get that
of
up.
the day. I appreciate that very much.
Jasper,
Let's see if I can type with a cat here.
shoot your glands.
Yeah. Express
go.
them now, Jasper.
Not making it easy. I need to use the dash.
Big ups, Joe
I
Dubs.
need to use the dash.
Okay, now I
Just
need to
move
click
their
over here.
cat? You know you can pick
he's
them up,
pushing my hand.
actually.
Put them right on the floor, sir.
Yes,
Just
I
put
do
them
it.
right on the floor. I do it all the time.
Multiple times a stream. I put
Distract
my
him with the
cat
other
down.
hand so I can get my hand on the mouse with this hand.
You don't have to.
Okay,
You can do it
and now I
nicely.
Put $5. There we go.
Philip's the kind of guy that would, like, if he, I know, God willing, he never will, but pretend he had a kid. And he would definitely not want to hold them, or when he would, it'd be so awkward. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Please, take him away.
I think the baby would instantly be crying, like, you know.
yeah.
Probably slipping out of his hands, too, because of the grease and stuff. I thought you were going to say that.
Away.
I thought you were going to say Phil's the kind of guy who would just, like, swat at his cat to get him down. You know what I'm saying? Like, not you know, pick him up and gently put him, but just, like, kind of, like, wave his hand at his face and harass him, get scratched by him.
This is the case of Phil trying to be a cool pet owner. I don't do that. He can go wherever he wants. I don't do anything. That's my guess.
Yeah, it's his choice. He's his own cat, and he can do what he wants. He's my son.
Overdoing it, similar to not looking at hot girls in a video game because, you know, I'm married. Similar.
Or doing a weird, like, single finger rub on his wife to reassure her of something.
Yes, that's kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ups Joe Dub, who says, Phil's saving Stellar Blade for the OnlyFans page. Yeah. Check out my Stellar Blade only on OnlyFans.
Yeah. This is the only place I could stream it. This is the only place, guys, that they'd allow me to.
I'm barefoot the whole playthrough. Second cam.
Yeah, I'm in my underwear. No sweatpants on today, guys.
And for Derek, I chose the Friday, even though it's a Tuesday. We're getting wild. Danny DeDK says prediction marathon will be at 90%. Prediction marathon will be at 90 because of cake. You're probably right, Danny. Good point. Good fucking point.
Very nice. It's like trying to drive a car while someone is on your lap or something. Like,
yeah.
Hilarious stuff,
anyway,
man. Damn,
so good morning, everyone. I hope that
now.
you're all in good spirits. And if you're not, hopefully we'll put you in good spirits this morning with a fun podcast today. And Mix, how you doing? Mild Cat, how you doing this morning? I'm in a good mood. I'm glad that overall this week, despite the fact that there were some setbacks with my health and with
My
PPP, being under the weather one day and us having to delay our wrestling commentary show. Overall, this week has been great. Okay, it has. So no complaints whatsoever. Great times to be had. Lots of fun, lots of engagement, lots of support. All right. Now, there's a few things to discuss about support, goals, rewards, etc.
What a great way to round out the week, huh?
All right, let's start with
chastising.
This, okay, some people are very confused.
Okay, I know what he's talking about. I had this ready.
Okay.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
Someone in chat said half of 500 is 250, so that shouldn't count as hitting a support goal towards the cake. No, because you are. There you go.
What?
Are we going to walk that back that fast? Are we really going to do that?
Sure. Well, surely not. Why would he do that?
About goals of support and when they count and when they don't. Notably, we do this wrestling commentary show, Smart Guys, once a week. And it does well. Like every single time we've done the show, it's done well support-wise, okay? In regards to, the way it's gone, the first week we did it, I want to say we raised like around $600. And then the second week we did it, we raised like 500. Last week we raised like 230. And then this week, again,
just
over
letting everyone
500.
know.
So the show's doing well. Keep in mind, the show is split between two people. Right, that's not just for me. That's between myself and Ashton. So because of
basically
that,
nothing,
it's still good when you think about, wow, we're doing well for that once a week wrestling commentary show. And I think the reason is twofold. Number one, people really like the fact that I am doing a show with someone else. For the last decade, actually 11 plus years, I've done all content by myself, right? And to see me finally have interaction and crossover with someone else who's also notable on the internet has been a pretty awesome thing. I think that Ashton and I have great back and forth.
We're
definitely getting more comfortable in our roles on the show.
Oh yeah, you look really comfortable. Really comfortable. Definitely. My favorite comfort moment was when he asked about the bank leaks and you said, what do you mean? What? Where the bank leaks? Huh? But the what? Huh?
We always do around half an hour to an hour of just kind of messing around, meaning grill Phil.
You were getting messed around a little bit.
Messing around. That's one way to put it.
Segment yesterday, we called it Grill Phil.
We're just boys being boys. Nothing wrong with a little roughhousing, right?
Me on the hot seat, and you ask me silly questions, and we do dumb stuff.
Silly questions.
A silly question is, would you rather fuck a goat or a horse? That's a funny, silly question. None of those were silly.
No, those are very, very pointed and confrontational, actually, is how I would describe them, actually.
I didn't hear the silliness.
In regards to what detractors have been saying and dumb shit like that. And it's fun and entertaining. You know what I mean? It's not meant to be malicious in any way. It's just a good time.
Right.
And then last night, for the first time, I put him on the hot seat, and I grilled him a little bit and got him a little sweaty under the collar.
No.
And he had to answer for a few things. So it was actually pretty good.
That doesn't count. So that does not count, by the way. That's very general. That's exactly what I said.
Extremely vague and not at all, representative of what happened.
There was a single question about it, and it was not a little bit. Ashton did get a little hot under the collar.
This show, I feel, is getting better.
He actually said, I stand by what I said, and I am not sorry.
So thank you. Because Mr. Matt says cope. That's correct. That's the name of the stream today.
Okay, if you haven't seen it yet, check it out over on DSP Reacts. It's at DSP Reacts on YouTube. Okay, and we archive it every week. We make it public, so you can watch the show in its entirety. This week it was the Grill Phil segment, which turned into Grill Ashton for a little bit. And then it was covering Saturday night's main event and Monday Night Raw and our thoughts and predictions for the Royal Rumble this coming Saturday night. Okay? Great show. About 3 hours long. And from now on, we are going to be doing it on the late night stream because we are attempting to catch the Kino Casino crowd as well as my viewers. And I get it. Like, for example, Perry the White just said in chat, I'm glad you did it. And I like the show, but I can't catch it, on late night streams. Totally get it. So we tried it as a day stream and it worked, but we're trying to catch some of the casino crowd as well, not just my viewers. And it worked. Like last night, we actually had more viewers and more support than when we were doing it as a day stream. So we're going to keep doing that. And that's going to continue on. Continue on Tuesday night. Okay, we're gonna try to do it every Tuesday night as my late stream. Fair enough. Now,
okay, Tuesday night then.
Fair enough.
The question has come up. Well, if the show's doing well, then why aren't you counting the show
Yeah.
for your support?
Yeah,
Because
and this is how you responded to that question, actually? Just want to make sure that's clear. This is how you responded. Okay? So we're not going to go back on that. We're something we felt so strongly about just 1 hour ago. Huh? Okay, let's see.
Goals rolling, right? You're trying to hit certain levels of support goal. And if you have a show that's doing well and you're basically hitting that goal, why aren't you counting it towards the streak? Well, here's not the streak, I keep calling it the streaks, the milestones, right? Well, here's the thing. The first week, we did. The first week, I actually counted it. I said, hey, we hit it, and I counted it towards that goals hit. And then the second week, I didn't, okay? And then the last week, we didn't hit it anyway. Like, last week, we didn't even hit $250, so technically, it wouldn't have counted towards the milestones anyway.
That's hilarious.
So the thing is, it's kind of all over the place.
No, it's
not.
not.
So I think what we should do is we should come to
one person asked about it, and you called him regard.
Determination.
Yeah.
Should it or should it not count towards my goals?
You are
all right. Now, here's the thing. I am well aware that many of you right now who watch my content during the days also are checking out Smart Guys and supporting me over there. So, in that regard, yeah, you can argue that should count then. At the same time, definitely there were people on the stream last night who were casino viewers, and they were very generous and supported it. And then you're like, well, they were really there for Smart Guys. They're not there to support Phil's content exclusively. So should it be counted? So here's the deal.
Okay.
We could argue either way, correct? We could. And here's the thing. I don't want to be talking about my goals during Smart Guys, okay? Because they're my goals. They're not PPP's goals. He has his own goals on his own show, Kino Casino. So I think what we will do moving forward is I will pocket all the money for myself and I will run. That's probably a good idea. We made it. Okay. So I think this is what we will do moving forward. Okay. I will not mention my goals whatsoever during Smart Guys. Okay, I won't, because they're my goals. They're not Ashton's goals. They're my goals. We have our own goals, by the way. Like, for example, if we hit $500, I said that I was going to take pictures of my freezer and refrigerator, and now I will. Like, next week, I'll bring pictures of my freezer and refrigerator onto the show. I just got to figure out how to implement that because I don't know how to screen share in Discord.
Oh, that's a big problem.
Philip,
you better start now. That'll take you all weekend.
Yeah, do you know how to add an image to your fucking OBS sources? I know you do.
Well, you'll be there for hours, brother. Start now.
I got to figure that out. But yeah, he said, I know how silly this sounds. If you didn't see the show last night, you'd have no idea why this is a thing, but it is. I know people are like, what the fuck? I didn't see the show yet. What are you talking about? Watch the show and you'll get
that, please? Anybody in the chat saying that?
Fed Rogers says, huh.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fed Roger.
All right.
Thank you.
But anyway, so I will work on that. We'll have that for the show next week. But anyway, we have our own goals for the show. So I'm not going to mention my goals whatsoever during Smart Guys. And
I think we can agree this is a good move.
We raised like $1,000. Some weird reason. Maybe like for the WrestleMania show, we raised like $1,000. Well, I'll count it. We'll cut it down the middle. 500 is my half. That's 3 goals. Count it towards my goals milestones.
Got it.
Okay? I think that's only fair. Okay, so last night, we raised...
I'm interested in why that is now fair when this was your first take on it.
Yeah.
Quite the turnaround of opinion, huh?
And that was an hour ago that this was posted, or
I mean,
was that
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might be last night,
okay.
But anyways, yeah, very interesting change of opinions there.
Just over $500. So if you do the math, it's like I made like $250 and change. That means, yes, ladies and gentlemen, about that need to be hit in order to do our Sakura box taste test unboxing.
Good question, Ram Ranch.
Are we?
Real?
All right, let me explain in a second. Well, by the way, people are like, well, you got to make it rain. Of course I do. Thanks to shit. I was talking with the audience. For those who were here live, you know what I'm talking about. But for those who were not here live and haven't caught up with the gameplay, allow me to explain
What a dumb
what I was talking about. All right?
Sure.
Oh, by the way, hold on. I received a $2 tip as our first contribution of the day.
Oh, my God.
From Flatman B. He says, what's up? I finished Smart Guys. I'm sitting down after work to relax. Hope everyone's doing well. Much love and enjoyed it or not. Despite the fact that there was still technical difficulties,
there was a lot
I figured
of
them
those.
out. and I know exactly what caused them, and there will be no.
Said that last week. Faradox in the house says, sorry, had issues with my health. He sneezed earlier. Oh, Faradox, hope you don't have an allergic reaction.
Are you gonna be all right, man? Those sneezing is a very, very my throat closes up, my eyes pop out, my head explodes.
But if people tip me, it goes away. It's awesome.
Right back, cool. I'm right back to normal.
Big up to Fungus Among Us, who says this dude is insufferable. Yeah, today we're doing very annoying thing of just talking about as much as we can without getting to the point
next week,
of what he knows everyone wants to talk about. You know,
whatsoever. I'm gonna go back to wearing the headphones, but not using the 3D spatial audio. And that way the echo will be going audio and won't speak talk, and you heard an echo. So you'll notice a lot of the show was fine, but then if we're both talking, you hear a big echo.
Horrible start.
So I can't play his voice through the speakers anymore. It ain't gonna work. I gotta wear headphones for the show,
boring.
And I just gotta make sure I have the spatial audio turned off. Okay, we'll be good for next week. There will not be an echo. Fair enough. Okay.
Nice.
I'm taking bets on that right now,
and I'd love to hear everyone's opinion. The thing is, we don't really get immediate feedback in comments because you can't comment on the stream until the show is
over.
So we do the live show. Then we make
that's not true. They were saying it was an echo the whole fucking show. Now he's going to say like, oh, we don't get any feedback until the show's over. That's a lie.
Yeah, there's not a live chat of people screaming at you about shit all day, huh?
Video, and then people start to comment. So I haven't had a chance this morning to look and see how people have commented, but I hope that people are enjoying it. We're having a really good time with it. Okay.
Okay. Cool. It's a nice pick. Okay. What'd you find?
So,
how many stars?
Let's talk about.
Okay.
Let's talk about the the goal.
Good show.
Goals and what's going on.
Awesome so far. Yeah.
So,
how do you guys think the show's going so far? Just to recap on the show, I talked about the recap of yesterday so far, and also how the yesterday went.
What was I doing? Oh, I'm on a podcast, right? Sorry, guys.
Yes. Okay.
So what's up? How are you guys doing? What did you have for lunch today, Jade?
I started the intro song. Went to the cold open.
We were going for. Every 10 goals that I hit was going to be a special reward, and it was going to be DSP tries it for every 10, and then every 50 where we're going to do a special milestone. So we have done a ton of DSP tries it in the last 2 months, right? We have been doing things like Taco Bell, Wendy's, Burger King,
just
McDonald's.
name a fast food place.
But then we've also done other ones as well, other things that I've ordered from, like Katsu Burger, or the Japanese place that's really high-end Japanese food and stuff like that. So we've done a variety of DSP tries-its, okay? Now, we were talking about this week, we were either going to do Taco Bell has a new menu of dippable burritos, a special new kind of fries, and frozen drinks that they didn't have previous, okay? Or one of the other things that we discussed that I thought was a good idea was Arby's, because I haven't had Arby's in many years. There used to be an Arby's one block away from me, and they actually got shut down by the health department for violating the health code so egregiously. They were put out of business, and the franchisee lost the franchise.
What? Oh my God!
That's pretty impressively bad, right?
I mean, I remember hearing that on CNN.
Holy shit!
Egregious things they were doing wrong to actually get out of the business.
Egregious things.
So
those are the worst.
Those were my ideas, and people seemed to be all right with it. But there was this vocal group of people who were sitting around constantly complaining.
What are they saying?
How dare you keep doing this as the reward?
Yeah.
We don't like this reward.
Definitely.
This reward doesn't make sense. How is you eating
Triple P asked you about this last night and said, how is it a reward to watch you eat food, I believe. So I'm wondering, hopefully bring up that.
I'm sure I don't really remember last night, but he was like very angrily defending himself in the way that he's about to do so now, right?
Oh, well, he kind of just laughed, actually, and said gave us about a 15-minute explanation about why it is cool and people love it, while being embarrassed, though, about it. So
I see.
Food.
I see.
That's cool.
A reward
we get today.
Now, I actually talked about this last night on the Smart Guy Show, because during the Grill Fill segment, this is one of the things that PPP brought up. In a nutshell, number one, the whole business of eating food on video or stream is big business on the internet. There's people who literally have million view channels based on this. Okay? Look at Review Bra and his review of the week stuff.
Look at
I
other
love
people in their cars literally eating fast food. It's a popular thing. It's not unheard of. It's not some stupid thing. It actually is huge right now on the internet. Number two,
right now?
I used to do this ages ago as a regular show that
why
was
are we
popular.
doing this again?
DSP Tries It was a thing for many, many years. And it was
and
getting
you
tens
canceled
of
it
thousands,
because
sometimes
you got
20,
mad at
30.
people for making fun of you. Sorry.
Yes, and also you didn't make as much money. Remember, that was the thing.
Oh, right.
50,000, 50,000 views on a video when I put them out. Okay,
And what do you get now?
I
What do you
stopped
get now?
doing the show when it stopped being profitable, and when I didn't want to be eating fast food all the time. Now that was a different time.
I love fast food again, and I really want to eat it as much as possible.
And my wife really does too.
A lot more. I was way less healthy than now. So it's not really that big of a deal if like once a week now I'm going to be eating fast food. It's I've just weighed myself. I'm 196 pounds. So it's I'm not egregiously overweight like I used to be or anything like that.
Someone else in the house, maybe?
Now,
oh my God, man.
Why did we even bring back DSP Tries It?
He's reading that chat, isn't he?
We brought it back because you guys wanted it. People were asking me for years.
People are making fun of it and saying they don't want it anymore.
Where is DSP Tries It? Why have you stopped doing it? We liked the show, and we're sad that you stopped doing it. And I explained the reason I stopped doing it is because it wasn't getting enough views to make money. It was an on-demand show that wasn't live streamed.
Are
and
we
the
just
videos were getting a
trying
few
to prove
thousand
why
views
you
each,
guys really love it
which would
still,
equate
and
to
we're
a
not
few
changing
bucks,
anything?
But I was spending
Like, it's one of those times where he's gonna like defend something so hard, but then say, okay, well, here's why we're changing it. I think that's where we're going. Actually, we're gonna change it.
Well, I mean, it's to me, it's more like something that he's just making himself look so much worse by even bothering entertaining this question at all.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, guys, I was so greedy before that, eating food too much wasn't enough, that I also needed a lot more money. But now I'm still not really getting the money, but I do really want the food. So
if you guys are 15, 20 bucks on a meal for fast food, I was spending more than I was making. Why would I keep doing the
60.
show? Right? But now, since you guys have been supporting me so much in the last 6 months, I said I will bring the show back as a reward. Every
That's
time
not
we
even
hit
true,
a
though.
certain
You've been
milestone
doing
of
it
support,
longer than the
I'll
last
do an episode.
6 months.
I'll spend the money. We'll do it because it's not about me making money on the video anymore. And you guys have wanted
you
this
just said it is, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
for the longest time, and you're having a lot of fun with it, right? So there you go. Now, what happens is when I provide something, everyone has to complain about it. Because that's
when I provide something.
Here's why it's a problem.
On the internet is that DSP isn't good enough and everything DSP does sucks or whatever.
Well, I
He
thought
puts
everyone
in
loves
no
you now.
effort. He doesn't try. Despite the fact that everything you see here and everything here is completely to the contrary, and there's no justification for anyone
So
saying.
you should definitely just let these comments go right off your shoulder. What is it called? Run
Water
right off
off
your
the
back.
duck's back.
Water off the duck's
Water
back.
off the duck's back, right?
like that ever again. They still say it.
I don't want to get on PWAP's list, so I got to kind of be careful. But
Don't worry, that's what I'm here for all the idioms and sayings.
Some bands today. My 600-pound cat and NME Warlock. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is banned by NME Warlock, so this makes it funnier. NME Moorcock. PDF Ziac Real. That's one single name there. Big ups. NME Moorcock.
So, the reward is that he eats? No, the reward isn't that I eat. It's that I brought back a show that was popular that I stopped doing because it wasn't profitable. But now I don't care if it's profitable.
What do you do on the show?
Because you guys are supporting me so much
because
and
you're
asked
doing
for
it
for so
because-
long. I'm giving you what you want. It's content that's popular on the internet and people like. In fact, the DSP Tries It videos are pretty much big views on DSP Reacts. They get 1,000 views minimum.
Yeah,
sometimes way over that.
What did he say?
As opposed to when 1,000 views, those are pretty much big views on DSP Reacts. They get 1,000
pretty
views
much big
minimum.
views, dude.
1,000 views. Whoa! This is some big views, guys. Oh my God. Pretty much.
Pretty
big
much.
views.
It's pretty much some big views. Let's not
1,000
oversell it.
views. Oh my God.
Sometimes way over that. As opposed
it has, way over that. The highest viewed DSP Tries It has 2,000 views. So is that way? I guess that's double. I guess that's way over that. I guess.
Pretty much. It's pretty much, right?
The highest viewed DSP Tries It since this new era, let's say, has 2,000 views. Oh, very cool, man.
opposed to when I was doing my React show, those videos were getting like 200 views. So you're talking 5 to 10 times more views than the content I used to put on the React channel. You can't argue the results. People like the content. Okay?
Okay? Let's drop it.
So what's the point of this?
This week, I made a mistake, and I'm going to openly admit this. However, I think we're gonna correct course to fix the mistake.
Okay.
Big
up showed up, says he's finding so many reasons to add to the goal next week. It'll be like, guys, if it was a full-style moon and Cat was howling, we've hit the goal. Oh, yeah, changing up the parameters to make sure we hit the goal. Yeah.
Right, well, it is a day that ends in Y, so yes, we will be adding this to the... We didn't hit the goal, but, we will be, adding it to the goal, okay?
Big up Jay Wusso says, DSP should flush his sinuses with Listerine like I did. Okay, bub? Marble Wobbles is in menu. No, I sad. Need some Fuchsia Frenzy to settle my tummy. Fuchsia Frenzy is a good thing to
That's
settle
a great
the tummy,
color.
honestly.
Yeah, I'm more of a magenta mauve kind of guy.
Joe Dubs says, watch out, damn drops. Phillips coming for your spot. Oh, yeah, remember him? Damn. Look out, the bacon.
I listened to the vocal minority. And when you listen to the vocal minority, you always get in trouble. The vocal minority. I should have stuck with my gut, and I should have stayed the course, and I should have kept doing what I was doing, but I'm a fool sometimes. What can I say? Okay?
So what?
The vocal minority, who are basically people who come into my stream chats and whine and complain, who say, oh, we don't want DSP tries it because you eating is a reward for you, not us, right? But then when I ask, well, what would you like instead of DSP tries it? I get things like, oh, why don't you do a giveaway? A giveaway. So instead of me doing a video or a stream of me trying fast food and rating it and you getting some content and everyone can enjoy that content because it's public content.
What?
You would rather I give something away that only literally one person will ever benefit from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
No.
Okay. And I compared this to back in the day.
The point of this he's missing is a lot of people think him eating food is not a benefit to anyone. So if we do have that goal of someone gets something, at least one person gets something instead of no one getting anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's the opposite of what you're saying. Like,
yeah,
no one is getting anything from this, and in the other case, one person is getting something. So
to do giveaways all fall, every week for 3 to 4 months, I was giving away games, collectibles. I was autographing stuff. I gave away a PlayStation 4.
Sorry, for free that Panda didn't want. Go ahead.
Oh, the PlayStation 4. So that must have been back in the year 2018, 19, maybe
around there. Yes.
Funny part
is
it's not
really valid to talk about right now.
Talk about that. Everyone's that never happened. Feels greedy and selfish. No,
how about
literally
the empty game
I did it all the time.
Okay.
The thing was, it didn't really please too many people because only like 12 people a year got anything.
Yeah.
Versus if I'm making content that everyone can watch as a response to support, everyone can watch it and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Making the content special versus just giving something away to one person. How can you even compare the two? It's really stupid.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So I don't think giveaways are the answer. I think giveaways only please a very small group of people. I think it's a dumb thing. So
what are we doing here?
Instead of that, I've been doing these videos, all right? So someone had an idea, and I can't remember if it was Super Bonchan or someone else. Okay,
I bet it was Super Bonchan.
I think
it was Super Bonchan.
On Amazon, they have these kind of treat boxes.
Are we this mix? Okay, wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. Just clicked. We're going to say, because the Japan box isn't like getting the goals hit too much, we're going to say fuck the Japan box, I think.
Oh, okay. And it's going to be sort of just a
daily
arbitrary thing. It's just an arbitrary thing that I just eat when I say that I hit a goal or something good happened, right?
So if you hit the goal for the day, I'll eat one treat.
You can get a box that's like a bunch of stuff in one box, and you could do like a testing of things out of the box as a DSP tries it instead of just doing fast food. Again, because you've done fast food so many times at this point, right? It might just be cool to do something different. So I ordered one. It's called the Sakura box, and there's different levels of these that you can get on Amazon.
Different levels.
I got the one that has 30 different snack items inside.
Oh my God.
Snack items.
And I announced that instead of doing the fast food idea, which originally was our idea for this week, it was going to be either Taco Bell or Arby's.
I don't think she knows.
We would do this box. And basically what would happen is if I hit my goals, and I hit 90 this week, because that was the goal for this week, I would open the box, and we would pick 10 items out of the box to try live. So it would be like, 3 minutes per item, taste each one, see what they're like, and go from there. And then it definitely was Super Bonchan who had the idea that if we were only going to do like 10, because let's be honest, that's going to be over a half an hour, right? We're not going to do a 3-hour video. If there's like 20 left, what I could do is whenever I hit a goal, I could actually do a live taste test of the other items each time we hit a goal.
Oh, I'm going to have some depressing news for you guys in a second.
Idea. This means every single time that we hit a goal, there's an incentive because there's an instant reward.
If this is going where I think it's going.
There's many of these on Amazon. There's a European box. There's a Turkish box. There's a Korean box. So I could basically get various different ones, and this could last a while.
Yep.
I could have enough to last another 100, 200 goals possibly. All right? I'm not saying that it's going to be going forever, but it's kind of an interesting idea, right? So I said, sounds good. Let's do it. And guess what? This week, momentum definitely slowed down and died.
Told ya.
Meaning, I don't think there's many or any people who are super interested in this box. I think way more people were interested in seeing.
It's literally because one person didn't show up. It's literally it. That's literally it.
Super good thing that I spent the money on this already ahead of time, right? Very
One person didn't show up, and that's it.
The weekly fast food DSP tries it, going to Arby's, going to Taco Bell, trying the new items, and then every once in a while mixing it up and ordering from somewhere different. That was appealing to the masses way more than something like this. The difference is that was the silent majority. These are the people who watch and support, but they're not going to sit here in the stream chat every day and give me the direct feedback and be like, we really don't like this, you know.
Is donating, like, so those are the people who support. Do silent people support? Because wouldn't that be like they don't do anything at all? Like no silence? Hello?
Tough. It's really tough.
It is.
Jasper's law. It must have stuck in the chair and broke off.
God.
This out.
Yeah,
I was like, what is this?
Yeah, let's go.
When he climbed up.
Switch to the wide angle, please. Wide angle, Phil.
We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Because BR Joe is $50 private react for just one person is fine, though. Well, it used to be BR Joe, not anymore.
No,
well,
that's done.
now you have to email him first, right? You have to email him, I think. It's not over. Well, by the way, though, I did talk to Chu about it today, and she was going to come on the show when he did the Japanese box eating. Now that's gone.
Oh, that'd be cool. But
now it's gone. It's over.
Wow.
That's what he's going to say.
So now he's cutting into time with your wife, too. Brutal.
No, we were going to do a show about it, you mean? On the show.
That's what I'm saying, is that, now it's less time for you to spend with your wife, too.
No.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
You must have heard me say his name because he just came into the office again. So, yeah, I feel, at least from what I saw this week, okay, I definitely feel like the silent majority actually enjoyed DSP Tries It fast food stuff.
Yeah, Chew
and it was a
Dave
vocal minority of people who kind of spoke up in the chats and got upset because they just want to complain about everything.
Okay.
Like, if you take a look, when I streamed the DSP Tries It, people liked them. People showed up. People were watching them on demand, for sure, on DSP React.
Definitely.
And leaving comments. And
Super Bonchan says, but it's only slowed down because ICS is MIA. Otherwise, supported at the same level as before.
Sure. On DSP. So why did I change it? Because
the silent majority equals Iron Chef Sakai.
People complained in chat. So why did I care? The way I see it is what's happening is it's getting harder and harder.
Mr. Gengar, I'm looking for my claw.
Really want
I've already lost so many of them.
And I apologize for that because there very well could be people who this week are upset that we're actually not doing a DSP Tries It like I normally would do if we hit 90 goals.
Right?
And that's on me because I guess I listened to the wrong people. All right. I think there's always going to be people who are going to whine and complain in my chat on purpose because they're trying to make me feel like what I'm doing sucks. They want to discredit me. They want me to basically be down on myself and make me feel like I don't make good content. The truth is, if I didn't make good content, I wouldn't be a successful content creator who makes what I make, who enjoys the lifestyle that I do, who is allowed to play games that he likes and enjoy time with his audience. I would be a schlub. I'd be living in a cardboard box. I wouldn't even have like a working toilet in my house.
What? You don't?
I wouldn't even have like a working toilet in my house.
Well, you're working your way towards that with 2 that don't work now. So
we're at 1 out of 3, right? So we're on the wrong side of that.
33% working though. Okay, you felt the trolls.
Okay, good ratio.
Sounds familiar somehow. Anyway, the truth is, people do like me. People like my content. People enjoy what I do. I have people who want to do work with me right now, FYI, and I haven't talked about this recently because it's still not locked in. I'm possibly going to appear in February on 2 different shows.
That's the Kylo Rent guy.
Both of which are going to be very positive appearances. Okay? And I'm going to let you know once I have the details locked in. One, I'm like just trying to get the date and time worked. And the other one, I'm still in negotiations about how it's going to work. So people want to work with me. People want to do stuff.
Like he's doing contract negotiations and shit, right? Like, so we'll be giving you a 12% dividend of your appearance on the show, plus, redundancies in the future, any sort of, I don't know anything more about professional stuff to go any further with that. But like, what else is there to work out? You show up on Thursday. Yeah. You're talking for 2 hours.
And I'm telling you that if he goes on the Kylo Dent show, it will not be positive. Triple P is literally like grooming him to be ready for that by telling him shit to watch, to ask questions about shit. I'm not saying it's going to be as good as Side Scrollers because I don't think it will, but it's going to he's going to be asking about very negative shit right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big ups to Iwamoto, who says, does he mention SB-chan as praise or blame? Super Bon-chan, I think it's praise, really. I think that was praise. How would you say that? I think that was like he had a great idea. Let's do his idea. I think.
Well, yeah, he did do that, but then he like forgot who came up with the idea like almost instantly too. So I don't know.
Because Faradox says, why'd I change it? It's not like I constantly ask. Yeah, definitely. Everyone's been saying this shit forever. New name here. Woman's Cardigan, Triple P said, my fat wife outgrew. Says, Review Tech USA says, I don't have a real family. Triple Whopper says to my face, my wife gained a lot of weight, which is cool. Yep, that's true.
Which is a factual statement, right? Like, that, like, whether or not like body positivity is very important. Everyone's beautiful at any size. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that she was one size previously and she's a new size now. And
and when you call someone's wife fat, like, you're not disrespecting not them, you're disrespecting the person as well that you're saying it to. Like, okay, so like let's say Chew is 400 pounds, and Snood makes fun of Chew here. He's not only disrespecting Chew, he's disrespecting me because he's saying like, it's just not something to talk about. It's just something you don't have to say. Now,
and also like you have to, because it puts you in a horrible position where you either have to become a confrontational asshole and be like, please don't say that about my wife, right? And as the guest on my show, blah 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 blah, right?
Yes,
and it's very uncomfortable. It's not a very polite thing to do at all. So,
and any normal human being understands that, but the fact that Philip was like, well, give me the context on that.
Yeah,
okay,
what were you thinking?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now think of this from a detractor's perspective. What was your the question about the slave trade joke, right? Like, what joke were you trying to make there, Triple P?
Yeah, I know you weren't calling my wife a fat bitch. So what did you mean there?
What did you mean by that, though, sir?
A Fungus Among Us 9 says, this dude has perfected the professional victim arc. Absolutely. That's his whole shit.
Yes.
Look at this. We can't even take
life.
We're making fun of we're trying to cope about changing a goal, and we're saying it's not our fault, it's the vocal minority's fault. I mean, you tell me.
Stuff with me. I got a successful
which I love
commentary show
as much as the next man, but
obviously
fuck authority.
Started up. Things are going good so far in 2025. I've got no complaints. All right, and I hope you guys understand that. Everything is going well right now.
Well, is it? Right? Then why are we changing shit? Why are we changing shit then?
Because
so I am in no way, shape, or form complaining. I'm having a good time. So what I need to do, quite frankly, I need to stop letting negative people have an influence on me.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's definitely what I need to do. I need to stop listening to the naysayers, to the people who complain about everything and just say it's not good enough. Because the truth is, my content is good enough, or I wouldn't be here right now, right? And I've made massive improvements to my content over the last year.
Definitely.
That people really appreciate and enjoy. I'm constantly doing improvements even further. I got this new angle, which I'm working on improving. In fact, new lighting is arriving today.
Oh, my God.
That will hopefully make this camera angle
new lighting.
better. And perhaps we can use this camera angle.
Yeah, you got a whole new light for that, right?
A second key light. It is going to be... when the summer rolls around, dude, he is going to be so sweaty and greasy in there. Like, it's going to be spontaneous human combustion in there, brother.
To actually do face cam for gameplay. We're going to see what happens when the new lighting arrives and stuff like that. We've got all kinds of good stuff going on. So why am I getting down on myself and listening to complainers?
Yeah,
right?
so
I actually don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. So I'm not going to anymore. All right.
Okay.
So what I want to know is, what do you guys want? Right.
Great.
We're banning the person that says 215,000 subscribers, not even 400 viewers, and 10 people supporting. Sounds successful. This is getting lean right now.
Guys want. See, here they are. Here's the naysayers, and these are the people who come in with all these stupid sock accounts every day.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of those. You got a lot of those.
Only one in each chat right now saying crap, and it's like, why do I listen to them?
You tell me.
Because you have no choice.
I should just immediately ban on site and just completely disregard any of their bullshit.
But you can't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'll even let it get to me or listen to people complain. We don't like DSP tries it, so don't fucking watch it, stupid.
Okay.
Right? I do DSP tries it like once a week when we hit the goals, so don't watch that content and shut the fuck up.
Wow.
You don't support anyway.
5 bans in quick succession. 3 minutes. We have the supporter reel. Unbalanced load reel, which is a good callback to the washing machine. Everything else is not that funny.
That's the truth. The people who complain don't support. Let me repeat that. The people who complain don't support.
Okay.
Let
Is
me
that
repeat
true?
that. Support Food Bonjon saying, hey, that box would be great. You could do instant gratification whenever we hit a goal. Do a little mini tries it on each snack or on one snack when we do it. That's amazingly positive, constructive support. That's the kind of feedback I need. Not, we just don't like what you do.
Okay.
Could you maybe do, how about
So this is just kick
fan lobby so that all the trolls can come in and ruin your stream and then we can all laugh?
They didn't say that second part, though.
No, and that's constructive feedback, actually. That's like someone's telling you what they want to see, sir. So, I'm not really sure I understand the...
And say, ha, he's an idiot and he fell for it. No, fuck you.
Well?
I'm done falling for the bullshit, okay? If something is working, I'm not going to listen to little wimps and sissies and bitches who just want to say everything is not good enough because
is very weird.
You're not helping me, and I don't know why I'm listening. All right.
So you're talking to yourself here, or what? What are we doing here?
What I like to say is, those of you who are here, please be the voice of reason, because I know for a fact that there are many people here who like what I'm doing.
That's not really, though.
All right. Who enjoy
don't
the content.
say that.
And then they see me react to this stuff.
Yeah, good point, Joda. When people complain, they get banned. And supporters complain, they get banned.
They're like, why did Phil just do that? Right? You're right. I don't know why I literally, this box is a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea for DSP tries it. I think it's a good idea for something else. Okay. Let's do a mini reward every time we hit a goal. But who's going to want to sit here and watch me eat 10 snacks in a row?
Who wants to watch you eat a burger?
Snacks in a row? No. If I'm eating a fast food meal from a singular place, here's their new menu items, right?
Yeah.
That's coherent. That makes sense. I'm going to eat 10 unrelated Japanese snack menu items, right? That's coherent. That makes sense.
That's coherent. I don't know what that means. That's coherent. Oh, this burger, I found it very coherent.
Yeah.
This was very coherent burger.
I'm going to eat 10 unrelated Japanese...
The hair salon I've opened with my friend is coherent.
Ooh, nice. Big ups Dark Wolf. It says, actually pissed we got scammed on Choose. Well, I'll let her know. And I'll convince her to do something else. Don't worry.
Snacks in a row, everyone. Huh?
I'll get her back.
Make sense when you really think about it, right? So, I think that...
That was a mustache scratch into a disgruntled face.
I think that listening to all of everyone's feedback and pooling it together and more positively considering it in a rational manner is going to work better than me making knee-jerk reaction decisions like, oh, everyone's
just keep saying words, Phil. It'll make sense eventually.
Shia LeCuck was just banned. He said, "Are you saying if you don't give money, you shouldn't give you ideas?"
DSP
That's a good question.
Let's change it entirely. Okay, so here's the question: we're at 87 goals hit. First off, today's the final day of the month.
Okay, so here's bang quick. Let's bang
and
real
I just
quick.
want to say,
real quick.
I really hope that we do have a strong final day of the month. Because the idea, I have no problem e-begging, was that we were going to hit 90 this week, and then next week we were going to hit 100 so I could do this Viewer's Choice Marathon. All right, that was the idea. Sadly, it's not really turning out like that, right? Like right now, we're only at 87, and I don't think we're going to hit 90 today. I'm not foreseeing it happen. Maybe we'll hit 88. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll hit 89. But I don't think we're going to hit a 90 today. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So
if we do, great. And I'm not going to complain. If we hit 90 goals,
okay,
we can figure out what we want to do.
Complain.
Do you want to do the DSP tries it for this box? Should I order some food? Because I'd be down to do that too. Today my wife is working, and when she comes home
so I
later
don't have
this
to get anything for
afternoon,
her.
Yeah, she's
not
out of
gonna
the
wanna
picture
cook.
right now. I don't give a shit about her.
all we're gonna do is have turkey tacos today. Woohoo!
Don't say
So
it
we
like
could
that.
easily order out and do.
That's the shit she's making for you, right? Woohoo.
Woohoo! I'm not gonna get gout from that. Great, thanks, honey.
Yeah, that's not feeding my gout, dumb bitch.
Do is have turkey tacos today. Woohoo! So we could easily order out and do something like that today if we hit the goal.
Very inconsiderate thing to say about someone that makes food for you, by the way. Imagine
Definitely.
saying that. Woohoo. Oh, what do we got here? Chicken soup? Woohoo. Thanks, bitch. Anyways, what the fuck?
But we have to figure it all out right now, right?
Right
what
now?
we want to do. But the thing is, I don't think we're hitting 3 goals on this stream. So more than likely, this is going to end up being something that we do Sunday, Monday, somewhere further down the road this week. And then after that, we'll have to figure out at what point are we going to hit 100 goals.
At what
right?
point?
So that
What do you got to do? We got to let us know?
Do the marathon of viewers' choice. And all that.
Ooh, Sarah Barclay. I mean, this is in the future, by the way, so I have it up. PPP snakes you every week, insulting you and your family, but you just roll with it now instead of getting upset. Ooh.
I told you. I said that was something like that was coming. Yeah, and there it is, bro. And there it is, boys.
Oh, well said, Sarah Barclay. Big ups to Iwamoto, who says 3 days in a row saying sissies. Yeah, that's his new word, I think. I'm not sure where he picked it up, but he said that is a word he likes now. Wesley H in the house says, bro, this is the weirdest unpaid therapy session I've ever been a part of. Is Phil going to do snacks at goals hit? You could do a compilation vid of him with Chew. Yeah, that's true. We could do compilation style Wesley H when he does do it. There, big ups to Wesley H. Good idea. Good idea, Super Boncha. I mean, Wesley H. Great idea.
I don't remember who came up with that idea, but it is a good idea.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe it was Super Boncha, Wesley H. I don't remember. Dewie in the house says, Snood, are you a retail Keck guard or retail Chad?
What does that mean?
Keck guard or retail Chad? I believe it's about WoW. That's my guess.
Oh, right. Retail. Actually, I played both, and I thought, and it's winter, so I'm kind of depressed right now. So I've been thinking about checking out hardcore classic WoW, but I don't think things are quite that dire. So you can call me a retard Keck guard, a retail Keck guard. Actually, sorry.
Just to be clear, I don't want to stay on this point too long.
Go ahead.
So to overcome depression, you play a different version of WoW. That's normally how you get over depression.
No. Like like sometimes I'm so depressed that I'm considering playing the original version of World of Warcraft without all the and also the harder version where if you die you lose your character.
Oh, okay. So just for a little bit of fun.
It's kind of like a self-flagellation kind of thing, and not the good kind.
Add a little spice of life, right? Variety is the spice of
variety,
life.
Right? Yeah.
Some people might take a walk, hang out with friends, but you just play a different version of the game. Wow.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
That is how it works.
That's pretty good.
That goes with it, which is going to include some food and some booze and some fun stuff. All right. So what do you want to do? I guess that's the question, is what do you guys want to do?
Nothing.
I'm really interested to see if Philip responds to what's her name?
I'm 4-star. You should stop saying silly things. Says you should cook for her and ease her burden. I'm working. Yeah. I'm literally in this office till 4:30. She's home before me. She doesn't want to sit around and wait for me to finish in the office to then cook.
Italian rum cake reel.
So no, that's not going to work. Nice try though.
Nice try.
Nice try though. Nice try getting my wife some relief.
So
fuck you.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Right? I'm curious. And by the way, I'm going to do shout-outs in a moment. Thank you, Perry. Perry with a big contribution. I'll shout that out in a sec.
10 gifted subs.
But what do you guys think? We do shoot or maybe the thing from there.
We don't care. No one cares.
Right? Bullshit. Oh, tactical soap because King Cobra does it. Fuck you. No, really. Fuck you. King Cobra. Yeah, we're really fucking equivalent, right, stupid?
Yeah, he's a lot funnier than you. He is a lot more interesting and entertaining than you fucking asshole.
You must have forgotten yesterday what Triple P said. You were also the king of the lolcows, and you were nodding your head in agreement to the statement there yesterday with Triple P. I'm interested in why it seems like you don't want to be lumped in with other lolcows today. It's interesting.
Yeah, weird. That's very weird. It's only one sleep. Maybe he had something to drink last night, and so he's, it's kind of flip-flopped.
Mm-hmm.
King Cobra. Yeah, we're really fucking equivalent, right, stupid? No, stupid. We're not. So shut the fuck up. I don't care about tactical fucking soap. If you actually wanted me to try a product, all right? That would be fine.
Soap.
But you know, it's different if you just want me to do it for a meme that makes no fucking sense. It's going to be a wasted video.
Or Orangutan said, wow, he just triggered himself. That's true. He just did. He brought something up that pissed himself off. That's pretty intense.
That is all he does, is he makes up things and makes up people and gets pissed off at them.
That's pretty funny.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
That's all the bands I just
Here we go. So this is great because when I say this, immediately all the trolls start talking, and I can tell who they are, and I can get rid of them.
I can tell who they are.
Okay, well, here we go. I'll give you a few more. Unbalanced load reel. Gynomastia severe.
Severe is funny.
Spoon mailer fake. Big spoon mailer fake.
Okay.
Logan K has a question. Can Stu do a pirate software impression with all of his WoW talk?
Yeah, guys. So if I could just bring up the MS Paint the diagram here, you need to be standing on this side of Onyxia. It's by her front left and rear left legs, so you don't get hit by a tail swipe. You're going to be adding dots. That's damage over time abilities to Onyxia that do that slowly so that the tanks have time to get aggro, and that'll be that's the fight. Basically, that's the fight.
Okay.
There you go.
You can rate Snood 1 to 10. Go ahead. Big House Paradox says their teeth ain't far off. Their teeth ain't far off. What teeth?
The King Cobra's got a little big beam rotten teeth rotten out of his head.
Those teeth, yes. Okay, I got your Paradox. Big ups. They are. They're very similar, actually. Smell the same, I bet, too.
Oh, probably close.
Here we go. Here's some more.
I don't know.
Philip, having fun? Looking at
I'm
Kick
glad
Chat?
that I bring it up. I do this because then I can cleanse the fucking idiots out of there.
Yeah, cleanse.
A nice cleanse.
And they'll never come back for an hour.
Just like as if I wash with tactical soap, I can cleanse you from my chat. So you don't have to listen to your
funny
insane
stuff, dude.
Mouth-drooling nonsense. Okay. All right. So, Valfuel, well, here's the thing. Valfuel says, you know, all these ideas sound good, but maybe he's trying to do new stuff. Well, here's the thing. The 100 is not going to be DSP tries it. The 100 goal is the marathon.
My God, how is it only
Once we hit 100,
12-10?
we're doing the Viewer's Choice Marathon, which is going to be a great day of me playing the game you guys pick. I'm going to be drinking a little bit. We're going to have some food that day. It's going to be like a regular marathon celebration like we like to do. Okay? So I'm excited for that.
I miss Iron Chef Sakai. Rare Trick says he needs to learn to pace himself. Whales giving their strategies together, sharing strategies.
Yeah, he needs to learn to open the wallet, but at a reasonable pace. Please.
Yes, pace yourself, Iron Chef.
So let's figure this out. All right, let's think about it.
All right,
now
go ahead.
Right now, we're not hitting any goals, so I don't think that we have to really worry about it right now. But maybe later
pity
on
party
in the stream,
time. Do I need to get the violins out?
I know this is guilt tripping time. So this is where you bring out the doom music.
Useful, constructive suggestions.
Okay.
If the fast food thing is not working, which I don't think that's the case, I think it is working. It's just people who are whining about it. I need a better suggestion.
Better suggestions
so
now.
let's get some real ones. Not do a dumb negative meme of a fucking lolcow on the internet. Yeah, okay. Instead, let's do some real suggestions.
Called you yesterday,
right? Let's think of good ones. Some people are saying a Lego night, so we could do that. I'm okay with that. But if we do a Lego night, that's a whole night stream that's taken away.
You're going to be raising money on that night still.
Begging like a douchebag on those nights as well.
Milestones at
It's
50
even
that are big
crazier
days
than
taken
most
away.
nights.
Good point, Joey. Joey Rivera saying he's trying to take back control after looking like an obnoxious cuck last night. There might be something to that. There might be something to that, Joey. You're right.
I don't know if at every 10 goals we want to take a whole night stream out of the rotation because now we're going to be backlogged on everything, right? Like right now,
I run this place.
we're in the midst of so many games that we're trying to get through in time for the Monster Hunter Wilds beta,
Big ups, Joey.
the Elden Ring Night Rain beta, and then in the middle of February, new games start hitting literally 2-3 at a time for the rest of the month. So we don't want to get inundated and backed up with content. And right now we're trying to finish Dark Souls, finish Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and finish games. Oh,
No one cares.
and we definitely need to get going. All right. So
Okay, so
I
get
don't
going.
know about doing a whole night of Legos. I mean, I'm okay with it. If you guys want to try it as an experiment, as a reward, I'd be okay with that. I have the Legos. I already bought them.
Ooh,
And we
Iron
could
Chef
do right
Lefty
here.
watches wings now. Any truth to
I
that?
can build them here. We go back and forth 2 camera angles, right? I could zoom in because this camera will zoom in on the table to watch me doing it and everything. Like, I'm totally down for that. But
Are
is
your
that what
kids
people
Lego
want?
doers?
If that's what you want,
BLT?
Yeah, they were down with the Plarail, the plastic trains. They did that way more, but yeah, they like Legos too. They're down.
Okay, so presumably you've had to help them do a couple of things every now and then, right?
Yeah.
How long is it going to take DSP to lose a piece, or like to just get confused and get frustrated and pissed off? Like,
Yeah, I will say what I think is going to happen is sometimes I want to sound too dented myself, but there is sometimes where it's like, this is kind of confusing. I'm not quite sure what they mean here with this arrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
So he's going to get really pissed at those moments, you know?
Yeah, I think we should all count ourselves lucky that he landed on Lego instead of like doing Gunpla, because like as you might know, those are Gundam assembling things, right? And those pieces are very tiny, and the instructions are in Japanese too, so they're that would be tough. That would be tough for him.
It will be fun though. We should have fun restreaming that one if they does do
Definitely.
it. Big ups, Brackman. High fives. Has been going through a lot lately and appreciate your dissection of his faulty, untrue arguments. You make days better. High five. Oh, and he wants the Velcro rip. Big ups, Brackmang.
Big ups.
Brackmang. High five. There we go. That's for you.
And I don't
Snoot.
mind that because it has nothing to do with me. So there
Snoot,
you go.
that's not for you, Snoot. Okay, just a reminder.
Thank you. Well, it wouldn't be normally. I wouldn't think that it was. It wouldn't be normally anyway. It doesn't
Snoot's
apply.
going through therapy right now, so you can only play that sound every once in a while.
Nope, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, Mr. Extravagance asking for the picture of the setup. I promise I'll do it tomorrow night during the call-in show. How about that,
What,
Mr.
you don't have the wide angle shot? You got to set up a camera for a wide angle lens on PBS.
Well, I got to clean up a little bit first.
Oh fuck!
I want to try something different.
No, I'm not too messy, but there is like
put the doujinshis away.
Maybe we'll do that. All right. So let's think about it. All right. Let's start brainstorming. Let's try to figure this out. What do we do at 90? We already know what we're doing at 100.
This is
goals
really
in.
boring.
What do we
I'm
do at
going
90?
1.5.
Still do the Skir box? Do we do a fast food, or do we do something completely different? Let's figure this out. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Rare Trick says I saw a Lego streamer on YouTube. He had 4 viewers. Just an FYI. Yes, but that's the Lego streamer on YouTube. That's not Dark Side Phil doing Legos. You understand?
Yes.
You understand there's a difference here.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
All right,
I'm going to have probably my normal 200, honestly.
And I will be begging like a maniac, and I don't think that guy even knows how to beg the way I do.
Anonymous Fish is asking, what's the call-in show theme? Tomorrow's all about breakups. So I should give the link to the speak pipe. So if you want to leave a message about breaking up, but if you're going to call in, though, you don't have to leave a message. But if you're not going to call in and want to just tell your tale, there's the message for the speak pipe about breakup stories.
Now, so we're only bringing like coming in with breakup stories, or are you like, can we ask you questions about like how to break up with someone, maybe?
All that's in play. If you want to ask about all questions, any advice, I'm ready for anything. You know, that's what it is. Cool. Talk about the subject. Who knows where the night goes? All right, should be cool.
Let's get to shout.
And Stu will not participate, unfortunately. I don't. Unfortunately, he's never had a significant other. But one day, we'll get
why
there.
are we doing all things that I can't participate in? Crime was the first one, and now breakups. Great.
Well,
Appreciate
you could talk about that accidental puncture. You could talk about that if you want to. The accidental puncture that one time.
I don't know what that means, and it doesn't apply anyway. Even if I did know what it means, so let's move on, please. Okay. Thank you.
You understand there's a difference here. Okay. All right. Now let's get to shoutouts. All right. Let's get to shoutouts. First of all, Perry with an incredibly generous 10-member bomb here on the. What did I just click? I misclicked. Hold on.
Lights go out, or are they still underwater? Oh no, we're still underwater.
Okay. Perry with a generous 10-member bomb. I clicked and screwed up my inbox, but I'm shipped there. Enjoy. Thank you so much, everybody.
Everybody.
Cool.
That was just Perry. That was Perry. Okay.
A troll just said to Perry, what's it like being an absolute loser and spending your money on another man? Well, I don't know, Irby. Why don't you tell us what it's like being an absolute brokey who has no money to spend on anyone, which is why you're jealous that Perry has the ability to spend money on whatever he wants. You stupid...
Well, actually, I'm saving my money for retirement and to provide for my family.
Maybe he's taking his hot girlfriend to a date tonight. I don't know. He could be doing that, right?
I'm spending it on other people other than you greasy fucking asshole.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Which is why you're jealous that Perry has the ability to spend money on whatever he wants.
Yeah.
You stupid cardboard living bum. Shut the fuck up and enjoy your whatever he wants. You stupid cardboard living bum.
Cardboard living bum. Hell yeah! Erase yourself, cardboard living bum.
Your life is over.
Shut the fuck up and enjoy your permanent ban,
No!
you bitch-made idiot. Okay.
I'll probably be back tomorrow, I guess, or maybe later today. I don't know.
He is salty, isn't he?
Yes.
Kakamoga says, why is ALT so mean to Snood? It's for the comedic effect, Kakamoga.
Yeah, it's a bit. That's why.
It's a bit.
That's what he tells me after the show, is that it is a bit. You know.
Yes.
I do hear a little bit of raucous laughter from the other rooms in the studio when he's telling me that, but he has assured me that it's all in good fun. It's just some razzing, guys.
He's playing a character. It's a character.
Yeah, that too.
It's a character. He hates WoW, really. Did you guys know that?
Definitely. And let me assure you, I got a lot of ladies interested in me too, and they're all goth. Okay, and they're all very good looking too. So
it's all a bit. You know that.
Yeah, it's all a bit.
Talby in the house says, this is DSP taking the anger he felt last night out on his audience. And I think you're right, Talby.
Yep.
Too cuck to do this to triple bypass. I call him triple bypass. Thank you. Good name. Smitty Warman Jensen says, we live in a great country. Phil can succeed. Well, I think in all countries, if you get lucky and you hit the timing right of things, you can succeed, right? And that's definitely what DSP did. He just started YouTube at the exact correct second.
Yes.
Right? And
that's, he talks about winning the lotto. He is literally already won the lotto.
Already won the lottery. Yep, that's exactly it. So he's not going to win the lottery twice in a lifetime. Well, who knows?
No.
We better watch out. If he does, watch out.
That's what happens when you spec into pig roach luck. You remove all your other stats and you put 99 into luck, and sometimes you trigger a global pandemic so your bankruptcy can go through, right?
Correct. Iwamoto says, Snoot, Piggy going straight to PG would be gold. Oh, for Legos, you mean, Iwamoto?
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect grade Gundams, which are like extremely, extremely complicated. Very, very intricate.
That's very masculine. PG.
Yeah, perfect grade.
So now, folks.
Yes? What are you laughing
Let's
at?
continue, shall we?
Okay.
Oh, he's saying I felted that guy, I guess. I just felted that guy. I felted him. Okay. Oh, look, I'm laughing at my own joke.
Well, if you can't afford the Pokemon cookies,
What?
Anyway, so
you compare
I do
yourself
have a
to
couple news
Pokemon
stories
now?
I want to cover today.
I don't know what that means.
lunch meat sandwich.
I don't know either, really.
Oh, really?
Presumably, the streamer Pokemon made a batch of cookies of some kind.
They're too expensive.
That's it.
Yeah, they're expensive. They're expensive.
She did, and they were just some drop shipped cookies of some kind, I guess. Right.
Dark Wolf in the house says he defends Perry much harder than. Oh, thank you. The banned word. Cat.
Mortarian B says, I really don't think you're going to like Monster Hunter. It is a really grind-intensive a mouse on my laptop because the touchpad isn't working as well anymore. This laptop's now like 3 years old, and I swear the touchpad is not working as well.
Italian oil.
It's just it's fighting me half the time, and it's really frustrating.
Greasy ass hands. How many mouses do you have in that fucking room?
I know.
From a mom and pop place.
It's called mice, actually.
I know Italian is hard to get around here, but
I think when it's the device, they are mouses. I could be wrong about that.
Let us know, chat.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. It's not important. Not that important.
Really good random Mexican places around, like a California burrito would be awesome. I love those things. First off,
this is why you're an
we
idiot.
did California burrito. Remember?
Ooh.
We already did it. Except it wasn't called California burrito. It was
so we didn't do
like
it.
California burrito and taco. There was actually
that's
a place
true.
that just opened up near me.
Superboss is right. Pokemon did directly shout people out. Like, if you can't afford them, I guess you're broke or something. I remember that statement.
Oh, cool.
She did say that.
A few weeks ago, and I tried it on.
Who would you rather? Who would you rather? You have to take them on a date for one night for 3 hours.
Okay.
Nothing sexual is going to happen no matter what.
How do you know?
Would you rather take a date Pokemon or Melanie Mac?
Pokemon, obviously.
Oh.
I would not be able. I wouldn't be able to stand being around Amelia Mac, who, by the way, she got banned from Twitch today, so I'm vindicated and I'm loving it. She's off the platform.
Do when you did a lot of sub bombs on the channel? What happens to those when your favorite streamer gets banned?
I wouldn't know. It wouldn't. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Just want to ask him.
Release day, and it wasn't very good. It was actually not as good. Oh, by the way, that was Flatman B. If I didn't read out the tip, thank you, Flatman.
Thanks.
Sadly, it wasn't as good as another local place that's a block away from me, so it was kind of disappointing. Are there local Mexican places around here? I'm sure there are, but
you don't know.
First of all, to eat Mexican is a little bit more difficult. If you're eating fast food, it's like, a sandwich, a wrap, versus,
how many qualifiers are there? What?
It's got to be something easy. It's got to be something easy in a burrito. Oh my God, man. Don't get me started on burritos.
A wrap. Oh my God.
A little bit more difficult. If you're eating fast food, it's like, a sandwich, a wrap, versus, like a dirty burrito that's covered in all this sauce. How do I eat this on camera? You know what I'm saying? It's a little more difficult.
Jesus.
Because it's more of like a sit-down meal as opposed to like hand finger foods and stuff.
You're sitting down now, sir.
You know, I mean, it's a possibility, but you're right. There's no Italian. I've given up on Italian. Out of all the places I've eaten here in Washington State, okay, there is one place that's
if it's one night, by the way, I would choose Melanie probably. Just one night for a day.
What?
I'd say.
Nah, she sucks, dude. Fuck. I hate that bitch.
She is attractive, though. I know her. She is very. I do not like any of her takes or her streams in any way, but she is hotter. So I'm just for one date. I mean, if it's eye candy.
Super Americanized Italian, but I still like it. And then there's a place that they try to be authentic.
What's it called? Arm candy? What's that? What's the thing where you arm something?
You call that a beard, ALT. It's a beard.
No, not a beard. It's not. It's definitely not a beard.
She'd be. Well, no, maybe Melanie Mac definitely would not be. Yeah, I guess good point.
Hand candy. Is that it?
Like 50% of the way there, but not.
I'm not looking for personality in one date, guys. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like I'm from the East Coast.
Well,
I literally grew up eating Italian food my whole life. Handmade from actual Italian chefs whose fathers and grandfathers came over from Italy, and it's been the family business for multiple generations. So I'm like spoiled.
She's 28. Thank you.
Got him.
So when I go to an Italian restaurant out here and I go to eat, I'm like,
okay, who cares about this?
It just ain't it, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. Rare Trick says, with gold belly, you could have Italian every night. Yeah, if you want to spend $150 to have the frozen Italian shipped across the country and lose all its flavor.
It's kind of wrong to say that when Rare Tricks has already spent $90 on you from that exact website. Right?
Right.
Kind of
shitty to say out loud.
Mm-hmm. Hypnotoad says, would you take the DSP deal? 5 years on YouTube making 10K a month followed by 10 years of this. No. And I would say you have to add in the addictions, right? You can't just say like you get that much money and then you can spend it wisely, because that's not the deal. The deal is you have all of the everything that goes with being DSP you have to take as well. And that's definite hard no.
That's rough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jesus, people are really hating my take on Melanie Mac. She's more my type. She's more evil side to her. You know I like the evil side more, guys.
Well, but that's genuinely evil, though. Like not the fun kind of evil where she's just a little mean. She's just a little mean to you, right?
See, I often get statements like this when I defend LTG or something. When like Philip says something smarter and Philip says something dumb and LTG owns him. I'm not defending their other actions. I'm saying in this one aspect I would prefer their side. That's all I'm saying.
You can just say that you think that she's hotter than Pokemon.
She's hotter than Pokemon. That's my statement.
There you go.
That's my statement.
That's all you got to say.
That is my statement. I'm sticking to it. Don't cancel me.
That just shows. And can you guys believe that this man is married and yet I am not? How's that, ladies? Anyone? I care about your personality. Okay.
For this hypothetical, I don't care about personality. Sorry.
Okay. Fair enough.
Joey Rivera in the house says, dirty burrito is what he calls Cat's fleshy fun zone. Oh, God.
That is negative.
Joey, get Joey canceled, not me. Kaiju Roo says, I'm with Snood. Melanie Mac deserves the bogs. All right, that's fine. Hey, that's fine. I enjoy getting stepped on. I enjoy this.
The thing is, it wouldn't be like she'd just be taking you to church and shit. It'd be the worst.
Well, I don't want to go to church. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a date night. It's one date night. Was my hypothetical. Jesus, we have walked so far from the road of Christ.
You're such a fool though, because you think the first date with a fundy like that is going to be anything interesting. She's going to be fucking grilling you on the fucking Psalms or some shit. I
make every date fun. Trust me.
It does lose flavor. It doesn't lose all of its flavor, but it definitely loses some flavor.
Anyway, okay. I'm not a Pokemon fan, and a Pokemon fan. I'm not a Melanie Mac fan. I'm nothing.
So
you asked for this.
I know. I did ask for this.
Yeah, I know. The Italian sucks out here. I've tried many of the places. They're pretty bad. Like we ordered once about a few months ago, just on a whim. It was absolutely terrible.
Side Scrollers is in trouble, but you can see we're very bored with DSP because we're talking about other shit so much.
Right.
But Side Scrollers is losing co-hosts. They lost Melanie Mac. Now they lost Razorfist. They already lost Chatham, by the way.
Were those guys co-hosts?
No, they were regular guests. Regular guests.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's the quality of the company you keep, right? That's like they've been losing people. A lot of people that we lost. What's that? Who's the gay dude?
Travis.
Travis. Yeah, we lost Side Scrollers. Trav. Blabs is holding on firm though, right?
Blabs is staying strong.
She will never let go.
What was it called? That kind of pasta, carbonara. The pasta that's supposed to have the sauce that's with wine and egg, but also has like bacon and stuff in it. It's not supposed to have bacon though. It's supposed to have that other Italian meat. We ate it. It was like so greasy.
The other Italian meat
and sloppy, and we were like, oh, this is so.
Remember, this started with a question about eating burrito,
and the pizza too. Just wasn't legit at all, and we're like, oh
no,
man,
it's snood.
It's just disappointing.
That's the meme.
No, I don't know.
Coming from the literal, authentic part of the country where the best Italian food comes from,
what
and
does
then
that mean?
Having this knockoff stuff out here is just But anyway,
sorry. Maybe my U.S. geography
anyway.
Maybe my U.S. geography is a little off. But is Connecticut like a center for Italian immigration? Because I thought that was New York City.
Stuff out here is just But anyway, fair enough.
But
yes,
anyway,
we don't always
fair
price
enough.
it. We have done some of that. Other things that get ordered from restaurants as well for DSP Tries It. We have done some of that. Remember, we did do some different things for DSP Tries It. I would like to try different things and not always have it be fast food. So,
I know there definitely is legit Italian over there, but you know.
Sure. I received another $2 tip.
Okay, this is from Gorilla Tits.
So basically, it's a troll. So I'm just gonna ignore it.
Okay,
yes.
that basically it's a troll means it was a legitimate comment. By the way, that's what that means.
Yeah, but I've deemed it a troll.
Yes. So when it's just a troll, they'll say like you're a fatty, gouty pig roach, and then that's just it's a troll. Never mind. When he says though, I guess basically it's a troll. It means they're asking a legitimate question he can't answer.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Okay.
Basically, okay, yeah, that's a troll. I've deemed that a troll. Yes, okay. Yep, I've read the whole thing, and that's a troll.
Let me just put it
I've
this
deemed
way.
you a troll, sir.
And now I will answer their question. Sounds good.
Okay. Now that they can't respond, now that they can't give me follow-up questions.
You can tell you're doing something right. When you've hit the level of success that now those people who are so used to having you down on your luck can't stand it.
Wow.
And they all get pissed. All right?
Here we go.
What I mean by that is the longest time, as you guys know,
go ahead. Yeah, please.
I was down on my luck. I was the whipping boy of the internet, right? And everyone was constantly dumping on me and hating on me and making me the butt of the joke. If you haven't noticed, since last summer, when things have changed, big uptick in positivity, popularity, and support that I've
gone now, by the way.
Association with Kino Casino and others as well.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow is Social Blade. Social Blade turns over tomorrow, so we can see the January numbers tomorrow. Sweet.
Oh, okay.
Popularity and support that I've gotten. Association with Kino Casino and others as well. Because
very positive association too, right?
Yes.
You notice that I'm not the joke anymore, that I'm not the name in everyone's mouth and the thing that everyone name drops.
Well, you weren't before either, so...
Basically, that negative stigma is kind of gone. The thing is, my detractors still need that stigma for their content to make sense. So now they try so hard to cope and just spin every little innocuous piece of nonsense into drama that it makes no sense. It's just that they've been exposed for being so obsessed and cult-like because they can't let go.
Anything. I'm sorry.
Things have changed for the better, but they won't acknowledge it. You see? So what's hilarious is now you're seeing way more people in chat who are being toxic because they keep making more and more.
So if this was true, wouldn't you see fewer people in chat being toxic?
We're so successful. We're seeing more people in chat that are making fun of me. We're more successful. Okay. And Triple P yesterday called you the biggest lol cow on the internet. What else did he say?
I do recall that.
Scammer. Interesting.
He said he wasn't apologizing for his fat wife.
Yes,
that's
true.
Dummy accounts. They keep sending me dollar tips that are insults and nasty emails and shit. We're going to respond to every X account post that he makes with a. It's petty bullshit. If you want a good laugh, all you have to do is read video responses or video comments. Again, responses to my ex, and read some of these comments in chat. And you will laugh your ass off at how fucking miserable and sad this is to my ex. And all you have to do is read video responses or video comments. Again, responses to my ex, and read some of these comments.
Responses to my ex? What does that mean?
His ex, like as in Twitter. I think.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. EX, like ex-girlfriend or something. I was like, what?
I think that's what he thinks. That's what he thinks you call a tweet now is an X.
I didn't even think about Twitter. I was like, that's not X. It says X.
Yeah.
It's in chat. You will laugh your ass off at how fucking miserable and sad these people are. That things have changed for the better.
How about you,
ALT?
Yeah, totally.
Sucks. Like, my God. It's not like it used to be, and we have to cope. We have to figure it out. We have to keep making these accounts and keep doing it. What they don't realize is literally all they have to do is move on and leave me alone.
Oh, that
makes
their
sense.
lives would get significantly better.
My life's fine, actually, right now.
Communities
Do you think that's true for Triple P as well, or no?
Hating on Dark Side Phil. And all that has fallen out from under them now.
Okay.
All they have is themselves. They don't have the entire internet community on their side anymore because no one hates on Dark Side Phil anymore but them. So they're exposed as obsessed losers, and they can't handle it. They've had this ultimate coping for the last several months that don't worry, the casino guys are going to snake Phil. It's coming.
Oh, here comes the comment from Sarah.
It's coming still? Do you still think it's coming? Do you think the ultimate snaking is still coming?
Come on, Sarah.
I've got a show with Ashton that's making good money every week. That's successful.
For 3 weeks.
I got other things lined up. My setup is massively improved. All I'm literally waiting on is new games to use it with. Like, really? Is the snaking coming still? Really? You still think this? Okay. Keep believing that. Keep drinking your fucking
coming
Kool-Aid.
for sure.
You're
The
insane.
snakes are coming hard. Don't worry, brother.
Bookworm says it would be crazy though if Kino was playing the long game.
I'm done talking about this, all right? But,
okay, here we go.
Pretty good stuff. In fact, I will make one quick announcement, and then we're going to move on to news.
Good.
Okay?
Please. Yeah, please.
A few weeks ago,
why not? Yeah.
I brought up a pretty annoying chargeback that I got.
Oh.
All right? And it was really annoying because it was a pretty big one. Like, it was a big contribution that had happened early on this month, actually. And
Sarah Barclay's comment just hit. It says, PPP snakes you every week, insulting you and your family, but you just roll with it now instead of getting upset.
I was like, I don't know if I should fight it or not because I am making good money. Is it worth fighting or whatever? Well, I fought it. Okay, I did. I actually fought the chargeback, and guess what? I won.
You won.
Okay.
So I get to keep all that money. And that idiot who tried to commit fraud is now going to be investigated not only by PayPal,
that guy gives
but by
me a
his
reason
bank
not
as
to
well.
talk about Barclay's comment.
Their credit card, I provided all the evidence. So we'll see how they feel when their credit card or bank account gets closed, and they probably have an investigation being led against them.
Probably, yeah.
A lot of
assumptions being made, sir.
Trump is going to have a press conference. We need all hands on deck on this one. We have a fraudster on YouTube.
We're going to get the YouTube fraudster. He's been making fun of Darkside Phil for far too long.
We're going to get the top guys on this. Best guys in the world, by the way. They can find out any fraudsters. I can't do Trump.
Okay.
No,
anyway,
I wish I could.
Let's continue with some positive stuff today.
Yeah.
Sarah Barclay's comment right.
So there's the joke, because these idiots have been making accounts like prison for a chargeback reel.
Yeah.
Over on
Good.
Kick. Yeah, you can actually go to prison for committing
good
fraud.
luck.
I don't know if you knew that. Are you aware of that? That you can actually go to prison for committing fraud?
Well, fraud, yeah, but not a chargeback.
It's not a joke. If you commit fraud by charging back and lying, and you get investigated, you can actually go to jail.
What?
You think it's a joke, but it's
How about
actually
bankruptcy
not.
fraud?
Yeah,
You will
what about
actually
that?
be investigated and go to jail if you break the law. I know this sounds like a crazy concept because in the United States in the last
we're supposed
several
to be scared
years,
now, by the way.
they've been so lax on law enforcement.
$50 fraud.
Like you can literally
the law.
Yeah. Off to
Live
jail with
the
you.
consequences.
Get him in Guantanamo.
walk into a
Yeah,
brick
send him to
store,
Reading.
fill
Send him
your
to
arms
Reading
with
jail.
product and walk out,
Just like,
and no one does anything in
that
certain
guy.
states. So I get that people think,
Straight to
know.
Azkaban.
No, you can actually go to jail for committing crimes. Yes, it's possible. So this person
Yes, that's true.
outright lied. Okay? Lied.
What? They lied?
And
Online?
said
You want to
something
read
that
Sarah
was not
Barclay's
true.
comment?
Okay?
Oh,
I
over.
proved it within a shadow of the doubt that what they were saying was a lie.
How did you do
And
that?
now, not only do I keep the money, but now they're being investigated. So
You don't know that. You don't know any
we'll
of
see
this.
how it goes. I don't know because I won't
Great.
be in the loop. That's the thing. That's the way it works.
Oh,
is
imagine
once
that.
there's a ruling like that, and then they move forward, I'm out of the loop. But
Out of the
all
loop.
I'm going to say is they did it to themselves. You commit crimes, you put yourself in hot water. You be a fucking idiot.
yourself in
right?
hot
I mean,
water.
What else can I say?
Yeah,
Definitely.
smart.
Okay.
And
What's
Sarah
up, Game Boy? How are you today?
Hey, well, there's one.
Oh, let's
Been
go.
a while, though.
A little late.
Little late. Here we go.
All right.
Any
I
other
received another
contributions?
$2 tip.
And this is another troll asking a very pointed question, which I won't respond. Well,
Okay,
actually, I
again
will
from
respond.
Flatman B, and he says, I'm Italian. I was spoiled with awesome mom and pops where I grew up. So the day exactly I've just taken fuzz, but you know, it's culturally relevant in states where you land, then you go for population of Asians. So we have different Asian cultures.
Whoa,
Did
whoa.
a mistake. They landed
That
at
was a fun
SeaTac.
moment to stop on.
How do we live here? We're going to settle here. So what we have is a very dense population of Asians. All different Asian cultures, right? All these different parts of Asia are all really focused right here. So that's the cultural food we have.
Oh, by the way, little real life grievance here. So today I had to go. Earlier in the day, I had to go to my
I don't
son's.
know about Asians.
It is a kind of about Asians, actually.
Oh, boy.
That's what made me think about it. So we had to go to my son's what's it called, honor roll celebration. Obviously, we get honor roll. It's not even a question.
Okay.
Straight A's. But there was
Asian kid dad
there
alert.
was a Vietnamese child, and their name was. So how would you say this name, Snoot? I'm going to ask you first. Nguyen.
I believe that's pronounced Nguyen. I believe it's
Nguyen, right?
Nguyen?
The dude,
Yeah.
this asshole fucking redneck
Oh,
vice
no
principal
way.
said Nguyen.
That's literally like a family
like-
joke. I'm pretty sure that's literally a Family Guy joke. Nguyen?
That's like,
Nguyen?
what the fuck, man? Can we at least not do Nguyen? Come on, man.
If you're reading shit like that, you know you got to do that later that day. Why don't you
Yeah.
go real quick and just kind of, go through the names and see if there's anything that doesn't quite
God.
pop out at you right away and just get that squared away.
Nguyen.
Nguyen?
Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Filipino,
That's not in Asia, but go
Korean,
on.
And then
Yeah.
Indian, all the Asian culture, all right there. All right. So,
Okay.
yeah,
So that's
what
all
we
of
have.
them?
We don't have European at all. Like, there's no
Various
European food out
Asians.
here. And the stuff that you get is not authentic. And that's the sad part. That's the one thing I miss. There was good European food on the East Coast of the U.S., and it doesn't exist out here.
What's European food?
Okay.
Oh? You have to pause the stream.
Oh,
Do you meet this?
So,
any other tips or okay?
How about some
Sarah,
money?
oh, DSP lets his wife get bullied for money. Did you tell Kat that you made up with Triple P? I call him Triple P. After he called her fat and didn't apologize for it? Oh.
I have a couple news stories today. All right? I have a couple news stories to cover. All right?
Go ahead.
So,
Big Guys Pop Polecat who says, crazy, unwell, mean equals sign me up. I stand with ALT. Thank you, Pop Polecat. For one date, that's what you want. Crazy.
Nah.
Sug on D Snuts says, "What's the matter, Snood? Gonna
No.
Danny the
perfectly
DK
fine.
says, Snood, did you see Razorfist and Melanie Mac Cuck quit side scrollers due to chat roasting during the hole? He was so mad and salty. That's a good video.
That is very funny. It is very funny.
Great video was put out by what's his name? Something starts with an F. And I played this video before about Reforged Gaming here. It's a very funny video. It's very funny.
Yeah. I saw it too. I don't remember the name either. I apologize.
Travis B in the house says, "Good bellies is where low tax of something awful ordered pies. The pies were shit and he is dead."
Yep.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Both those things are true.
Wow. Fritonga plays. There we go. Big ups to everybody that said Fritonga. Yeah, that was a very funny video. The one time when he got so triggered, he said, like, "Do we have any contributions of people that aren't drama queens or something?" It's like, oh, okay, they know they hit you then. They're going to keep doing it if you say that, bitch. Come on.
You've definitely lost the plot now, bro. Like, that's literally like something DSP does, right? Like,
yeah.
Any real chats?
Anyone not from drama queens? Like, all right, man.
Nah.
Don't let them know they're getting to you.
Ready for this one, everyone?
Yeah, go ahead.
You may have remembered
a
certain game. Whoops, hold on.
Oops.
Gotta start that one over.
Okay.
We're playing Dark Souls, right? All right, so my camera needs to be here. So you may have remembered a certain game that I've played over the years. All right, this game.
Okay, this is gonna say I was right on this.
First released as a free-to-play open beta, like 2-3 years ago. It was called Multiverses, and the whole premise of the game was that it's going to be a Smash Brothers-esque online fighting game. Okay. Yes, there'll be party elements, but also it's supposed to be taken seriously as a competitive fighter with balance. And the idea was that it was going to be characters from all these different Warner Brothers properties.
Yes,
so when you think Warner Brothers, what do you think?
you.
The Looney Tunes. But you also think, oh, Warner Brothers owns DC, so all the DC comic superheroes. Well, they threw in everything. Iron Giant, the Gremlins, right? All this kind of stuff was thrown in there.
How long were you on this story?
And the idea makes sense. And the premise is interesting. And when this beta first came out,
I'm going to the wrap up. That's 4 minutes ahead.
This whole free-to-play games-as-a-service model doesn't work. And it's happening again and again where you see companies that are trying the model. They want to try to be like Grand Theft Auto Online. They want to try to be like Fortnite or like an Apex Legends. But the model doesn't work for every game. They've now tried it with a fighting game. It failed miserably. People were not consistently spending on the game, and therefore the game didn't really turn the profits they needed to make it be able to be successful. So that's sad. But I feel like if this game actually had been a full-fledged buy-it-first game like Smash Brothers, it probably would have worked. Okay? Now, let's take a look, because this post actually is quite good. All right? I want you to take a look at this particular post here.
Oh,
this person, I
he's
think,
still on this?
really knows their stuff. So listen, here are the mistakes made by PFG for the next entrepreneurs who want to create a successful game. If you don't know, PFG is the name of the developer. That's the abbreviation. I forget exactly
Let me take full credit for this gentleman's post.
What a waste. Yeah, and here's the thing, all right?
Here's the thing.
So there's a big 3 of these kind of games. Let's be honest, okay? There's been 3 attempts to make a game like this work. One was called Smash Brothers. One was called Sony, what was it? Oh, no, PlayStation All-Stars. And then there was this one, right? Multiverses. Now, there's been a few here or there between there, correct? But
yeah, definitely.
Let's be honest here, all right?
Let's be honest.
Everyone who tries to capture that magic in a bottle that Smash Brothers has had fails. Has there been a single
magic? You mean lightning in a bottle?
Not really.
Yeah, I think you mean lightning in a bottle.
Even when it seems like they're doing everything right, like that PlayStation All-Stars game seemed to be doing everything right. It had all your characters from the classic Sony.
You can call my wife Cat Fat.
That's good. Okay.
In the game, all the characters were unlocked at launch. You had to buy it up front, and they tried their hardest to get it into competitive communities and get it played competitively. It just didn't work. And the reason I think it didn't work is because, let's be honest, Sony properties are nowhere near as popular as Nintendo. Okay, maybe you can argue Nathan.
Next story.
So I've heard a lot about this, that there have been mods for Bloodborne on PC, that people have managed to get Bloodborne off of PlayStation, emulating it on PCs, and they've been modding it to the point where now it can run at a smooth 60 frames per second, which at first was not possible because they said the game was designed for 30, and if you ran it at 60, you clocked it wrong and the whole game would break. But apparently people worked on this enough, they actually got it working. That's great, because it seems like, sadly, Sony is just doing nothing with this franchise. They're sitting on it and just refuse to touch it, okay? Even though they own the rights to it and everything, and everyone says, yes, we would gladly pay money for Bloodborne. Give us more Bloodborne. They're just doing nothing with it. So, several years ago, back in 2021, a modder created a patch for Bloodborne that let it run at 60 frames per second when it was being emulated on PC. Since then, this mod has been consistently tweaked, updated, and people have done a lot with it, to the point where every year you hear about new updates. Look how good it looks now. Look how good it looks now, right? And a lot of people are excited.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care.
This would turn into, oh, Bloodborne actually running at 60 frames, and Sony would embrace it, and it would become something as a reality that everyone could play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after around 4 years of this mod being available, Sony today issued the MCA takedown
right
notification to the modder, Lance McDonald, saying, take it down.
All right.
If you're not aware, recently, someone had done a huge mod to make classic GTA games run in the modern GTA engines. Wasn't it, I believe, like GTA 4, where it's the entire Liberty City was running now in the modern GTA engine and it looked amazing? And Rockstar took it down. And I look at this and I'm like, can we ask an honest question here? All right, I understand protecting your IP. I totally get that. It's your intellectual property, and you want to make sure that no one is doing anything with it that misrepresents it, that dilutes its value financially, right?
All right, so a lot of people, by the way, update on this story. People are saying this might be a false takedown, which are very easy to do on a website, because they try to take down the website, right?
Right.
And so people are saying it could be. I mean, who fucking knows? But the official company hasn't said anything on this. So
Sony, you mean?
Yeah, Sony hasn't said anything on this. Yeah, so there we go.
We're invested in this content and
who
want
knows?
money on it. But if you're doing nothing with it,
Yep.
nothing. If it's a dead franchise because you refuse to do anything with it, why would you take action against someone who likes it and has such a passion for it that they take it into their own hands and actually want to do something positive with it? I could get.
I'm gonna do DSP tries it, except I'm not a.
Oh, this is not the PC emulation mod. This is another mod apparently. So apparently there's multiple mods for Bloodborne. Okay, how much you want to bet that other one's coming down too then? Right. So here's the thing: if they're not selling your game, reselling it, if they are not telling anyone to get it for free, if they are not costing you dollars, and if they're not misrepresenting, like for example, if this was, oh, we remade Bloodborne, but everyone's nude, it's a porno mod. Well, that's fucked up. You know, they've got a valuable IP and they don't want to see it turn into garbage. Some idiot decided to do that. So that much I can understand if that was what was happening. They refused to do it, and it's sad because when you have art captive, when people want more, and you refuse the people.
And also, by the way, guys, it's always important to remember this shit. This mod is out in the wild. It's still going to remain out in the wild. This website's going to go down, but if you really want it, you can still find it.
Things die on the vine. Tough. And that's what might happen.
It sucks for that guy.
Maybe no one will care about Bloodborne anymore because people are tired of waiting. And that's sad because this is one of the best games of that genre. This game is consistently better than so many games that try to be Bloodborne.
Sucks too, but
they won't do anything new with it. I just don't get it. I think this is one of the ultimate head scratchers of gaming in the last decade. Why Sony lets Bloodborne die and does nothing with it. And the fact that they're taking action today, in my opinion, is stupid.
Yes, okay, good
and
take.
That's my take.
Nailed it. Thank you.
Okay. All right,
that's
folks.
your take.
So that's what I have to talk about today. A couple interesting topics, right?
Almost free?
We got a little bit of extra time.
Nope.
We got camera angles to spare.
What does that
What do you guys want to talk?
Is that it? Was that the entire bit?
We got time and we got camera angles. So what do we? You want to give me some money for this or what?
We got a little bit of extra time. We got camera angles to spare. What do you guys want to talk about today?
That's so long in between him saying it and the switch. It's very funny to me. Ready? We got camera angles to spare. This silence sounds like an hour. Ready?
To spare. What do you guys want to talk about today? What's on your mind?
The time between him finishing the sentence and him turning his head is the funniest part. Go back to that just for once more.
We got camera angles to spare. What do you got?
What? He makes himself laugh. Watch. He makes himself laugh during the turn.
We got a little bit of extra time.
Watch. He thinks he's cooking. Watch.
We got camera angles to spare. What do you guys want to talk about? What's on your mind? By the way, let me check on the delivery of my light.
Please,
I don't know when it's coming.
Yes,
they
please.
never updated it this morning. Let's see if it's
important.
actually out for delivery yet.
Oh, someone sent me some Pat Sajak questions.
Ooh.
Which I don't have ready now because obviously we're too late now because we're 15 minutes behind. But next week I'll get them ready. We can try some Pat Sajak questions if you don't mind.
Okay,
that'd be kind
that's
of cool.
Sounds fun.
Who's popping in the house says, loving spicy Phil today. He's like a caged animal. He was for a while. Now we got back to, I think we lost that energy.
It is, but it's not arriving for this stream. They're saying it's going to arrive between 3:45 and 7:45 p.m.
Why are you always surprised by that?
I can possibly set it up for the Street Fighter stream tonight, and we can see if using this camera for face cam, zoomed in, but with this light, would actually work.
Because
definitely it would look better for Street Fighter to see me head on playing, I think. I guess we'll have to see.
2.
Okay?
Camera 1, camera 2.
All right. So,
Guys, my sister's not being abused.
what would you guys like to talk about? Tag me in chat.
We
And
only
by
have
the
one
way, again,
temple piece, by the way.
would absolutely
boy.
love to hit the goal on this stream. We're now at 87 goals hit. 3 more to go to get a reward.
I have no problem
All right?
e-begging.
And let's see what happens. All right. So, number one question that I just got. Dio says, will you make grilling PPP a recurring segment, or was it a one-off?
That
Let
was
me-
not grilling PPP. It was asking a question. Hey,
and
you
being-
called
and
my
being
wife a
shut
fat
down.
bitch.
Basically being shut down too, by the way, right? Like,
yeah. You called my wife a fat bitch. Can I get the
Yes, that's
context on
true.
that? Yes, I did do that. Thank you.
yes, I did.
Big Beppo in the house is detractors laughing and DSP coping, as always. That's how we always roll around here. You know that. We have fun no matter what. But,
Put it this
you know,
way.
Yes, we're definitely coping.
I need to know what to grill him on, because unlike you guys, I don't follow this guy. I don't know his history. All right. I only know of him from the time that I've spent with him since the summer. The difference here is that Darkside Phil is someone who has been literally stalked,
Brother.
studied, had
Oh.
every single thing that I say and do micro-analyzed, blown up, extrapolated upon mountains into molehills into mountains, all kinds. You know what I'm saying?
Another drink.
Mountains and molehills.
All this kind of shit has been happening to me for the longest time. It's easy to grill Phil because there's so many idiots who are constantly
because you do
talking
so much
about the
fucked
minutia
up
of my
shit?
life every waking moment. I'm not aware of people doing that to PPP. So I don't
how about
really
you talk about how
know
he showed his butthole on stream, Phil?
what
Go
to
with
say
that.
about him to grill him back. And I
Butthole
just
on
sadly
stream.
don't have time to watch Kino Casino when they do it. I don't. Like, I haven't seen an episode of Kino
It's
Casino
pretty
since
easy to
December.
make fun of
I
one
haven't
thing about Triple P.
Yeah.
The thing that he made fun of your wife about, I think. Not sure. What's that? I can't remember.
Into a show.
Not sure.
So because of that, I'm not up on their lore and stuff that's going on over there to really bring it up. For Ashton, he's lucky that he has legions of moronic, mouth-drooling detractors to follow to do the segment. I don't have that to follow him. So if
try
anyone
using
has
your
ideas
eyeballs
of what to
then,
grill him
Phil,
on,
maybe?
you could always send them my way.
Yes, send
Anybody
it my
want to
way.
A-log my friend Ash? Anybody?
Yeah. Okay, so that's basically saying, hey, detractors, please send Ashton things because I'm also looking for things too. So yeah, why not? Well, let's make it a fair playing field, right? Why not?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
If anyone has ideas of what to grill them on, you could always send them my way, and we'll see, how it goes. I do feel like doing back and forth is better than just one-sided, right? I think it would be a better segment, but
Yeah,
I need to know exactly
please.
what to talk about, right?
Definitely.
Oh yes, that would make it a lot more fun.
Yeah, see, Yvonne, but that's not what we're talking about. Yvonne says, you don't need to know memes to shit talk a person. The buddies do it all the time and don't have major memes about them.
Well, I've
But
never had a
there's
friend, stupid.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't have any friends. What's wrong with you?
Difference between casual shit talking versus between people or grilling someone. Like, for example,
okay, yeah.
Ashton's bringing up specific things that have happened over the course of a week that my
what?
detractors very, very, very much hyperfixate on.
Okay.
Right?
No.
They hyperfixate on this minutia that literally is pointless.
Okay.
I think that's some of the beauty of the segment is to show how stupid this shit is and just
What?
talk
No.
about it because it's so dumb that when actually people talk about it, you're like, oh, that really is dumb. Right?
That Triple P agreed with, by the way, and said he literally came up with his own conclusion that the bank leaks exist in two realities, both being his and not his.
And also, like, he's called you a grifter the entire time, and he was like mostly laughing at like how what's the word? Like how overtly of a grifter you were being. Phil.
Yeah, so
I feel like that's some of the beauty of the segment. All right. Me literally, like, what would you want me to say? Just start insulting him about his weight? Oh, you're fat. You eat too much food.
yeah, he does that for my wife enough. Okay, come on, please.
Two wrongs don't make
You
it right.
slop. Wow, that's going to really be effective, right? No, like, that's going to
What
be
does that
stupid.
mean?
That's going to be a real stupid segment, right? The reason that the segment about me having man boobs was effective is because I'm not
I do have
actually
man boobs.
fat. You know, in some clothing and some lighting, it legit does look like I have
That's a
like
bad
man
coat,
boobs.
bro.
In reality,
And that's why
I
it's
don't,
okay to say
but
it
it's
about
true
Kat because
that it
she's not
looked
really
like
fat
that in certain
either.
lighting and with certain clothing that I've been wearing. So to call it out is actually kind of funny. All right. But for him, like, what's the joke? Exactly.
He's fat.
Right? So yesterday people brought up the fact that at one point before we had ever spoken, he was making fun of my wife.
Yes. So here we go. Oh,
And
yes
then
wins. Yes wins.
brought up the fact that apparently
Yes just won. 51% of you are legends. 49% I feel bad for you. You are coping and seething. Poll ended. 51% wins.
there was a stream where he showed off his butthole. All right. And we addressed both of those things
That's
yesterday.
one of the best polls I ever did, by the
about
way.
him.
Great fucking poll, by the way. 1,200 votes. 51% said yes.
There was a stream where he showed off his butthole.
Uh-huh.
All right. And we addressed both of those things yesterday.
Did we?
Outside of that, I don't know what else to grill him on. Because again, I don't watch that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So that's something to grill him on, though? I mean, it's pretty simple.
So I don't know.
Make fun of it?
What I would ever bring up. But if you guys have things to talk about,
if you guys would like to A-log
I'm
him
willing
for
to
me,
try, and look into it, but I need to know what exactly you're talking about.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, Cracker Jacks, before those guys had ever talked to me, they had done a segment on me, like as a lol cow.
And what they say
make
about
fun of lol
cats.
cows, right? So they're making fun
And you're
of
a
Nick
lol cow,
Rakita,
so
and
go
they're
ahead.
making fun of this lol cow, Ralph, and everything. And they had me as a segment on the show.
Because
and
I'm a
all
lol
they
cow.
did is they played back a clip of me and Kat on stream from
And
early
what they call
2024.
Kat, Phillip?
And they made fun of everything. They made fun of me. They made fun of her. They made fun of everyone. They said that she was fat and ugly. They said that I was a slob.
Jesus!
They said this, you know what I mean?
God! They said that she was fat and ugly. I didn't remember the ugly part.
I don't remember that either. Actually, now that you mention
I
it,
know. What? You just put words in the mouth. They said she was fat and ugly, that she's autistic.
she's stupid bitch,
yeah.
shitty haircut.
Yeah, they said a lot of stuff. Oh, they didn't say all that. That was some of my personal opinions.
No, that was
They said that she was fat. They made fun of everything. They made fun of me. They made fun of her. They made fun of everyone. They said that she was fat and ugly. They said that I was a slob. And they said this, and you know what I mean? They just basically went to town ripping us apart in this clip.
And now I'm friends
since
with them.
We've hung out. We've spent time with each other.
Hung out.
We enjoy each other's company. We've been multiple times on each other's content and each other's shows. And now we even have a show together.
Multiple times.
Right? So obviously, things have changed. We have a mutual respect for each other. And if you notice, we don't just sit around being nasty to each other anymore. All right? But there's been this lingering thing that at one point, yes, PPP said nasty things, right? So,
Oh, God. Triple Kick Chat is activated right now. They're saying factual observations debunked. Cat is not fat. My lord, rewatching yesterday's stream, Triple P apologized for making you feel bad. He didn't apologize for what he said. He definitely did not do that on purpose.
My lord.
Drew Corporation, which I thought was a real DSP fan, but apparently not, says, okay, now that I know the context, I'm not as angry. It's okay.
Good, all right. I'm glad we could get there like that. Good.
Good joke.
PP said nasty things.
He doesn't have much
right?
respect for you.
So it's been a thing, and we brought it up yesterday, and we talked.
I couldn't be best friends with someone who insults my
about
wife.
it, and we hashed it out.
I'll
and we're
keep
cool
reading the
about it.
comments. I know a lot of people are
So
audio
that's what I mean.
style.
Like that grill segment actually worked well, because of the way that it happened.
Yeah, sometimes I can't tell the difference between the new smart guys and the old one. Yeah, so similar.
Oh yeah,
right. But
Basically the same show.
I don't know how else I could do it because I don't
You're
know much
just a
about
dancing
the guy.
monkey to him.
You know what I mean? If I knew more about him, maybe I just
It's
don't
common
know that
for
much
one
else
like you to be in
to be bringing
denial.
up toxic stuff about.
He's shadowing you for an hour straight, and you take it. Thank God, in all your success, you still can't find any real friends.
I mean, the bottom line is, let's be
Hey,
honest.
that's one.
He says, do you
Ding.
agree with PPP's statement? You're one of the greatest log calls of all time.
Yes.
I mean, dude,
yeah.
do I agree with it personally? Well,
That's
yes
the
and no.
question?
Let me put it this way.
Oh,
Have
okay.
I been made into one of the greatest log calls of all time?
So yes, then.
Undoubtedly. Literally,
So
everyone
you
knows
are.
Dark Side Phil, and usually it's for a bad reason. There's very
Well-
few people who remember me from the days when I was respected and my opinion mattered. And
That
people liked
never
me as a
happened.
gaming content
That
creator.
is
That
true.
never-
I don't remember that either, actually.
People liked him as a gaming content creator, but it wasn't like the general public. It was a specific DSP, 12-year-olds on YouTube that
Yeah.
watched his shit. But
Very
People know
specific
me
kind
for
of person.
yes.
toxic negative reasons. Correct?
It wasn't like, if YouTube had like to show our greatest creators, DSP would never, ever, ever be used as an example on that. They'd be using people like
No.
iJustine, who people really respected back then,
Yes.
But okay.
Do I agree with that sentiment? No. I don't think that I've ever done anything that's warranted me being treated the way that I've been treated. I'm not a Boogie. I'm not a Wings of Redemption.
Okay.
I'm not a King Cobra. I'm not a Chris Chan. I'm not doing these over-the-top, ridiculous, zany, wacky, awful things to get attention or making the same mistakes over and over.
You're too busy spending money on
what I've
wrestling
actually done,
JPEGs.
like watching my 4-hour documentary by June the King, you realize it's one of the most boring lol cow stories.
Nope. Who said that?
I'm nowhere close to being lol cow status.
Well, who said that?
With the things that I've actually done. But it doesn't matter because facts don't matter.
Yes, they do. They're in the documentary.
Is the opinion of the internet and the idiocy of a cult, right? That's what matters. If everyone just sits around repeating the same thing over and over, it doesn't matter what's true or not. You know what I'm saying? It just,
very
what matters
false.
is what people
Actually,
believe.
very false.
I'm okay
you have
with who I am.
The only thing you fucking have is your name, and if things aren't true, you defend yourself.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's really weird, man.
I'm okay with what I've done. I know that I've improved for the better, and I'm happy with how things are going. You know what I mean? I'm fine. And a lot of people are now. And I think that's been the change in the last 6+ months, is that now a lot of people have looked at it from the outside and said, wow, yeah, DSP is nothing compared to everyone else. I don't know why everyone even bothered the fucking guy. Let's stop talking about him. And they have.
Definitely
it's
real,
only
very
my
real.
detractors that can't do that because they've literally put all their eggs in one basket.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Triple P here or detractors? Because Triple P is the gentleman that brought up the statement.
About me being...
And I definitely have not put all my eggs in any basket, actually.
They have nothing.
Definitely not.
They literally have absolutely nothing at all of substance. So, yeah, it is what it is. I can't change the opinion of the internet who's just ignorant and for 10 years have heard nothing but negative things about
banning
me
people, banning
that mostly
people.
weren't even true. You know, so...
Most of them aren't true, but some are, right?
Am I one of the biggest lol cows? Yes. Do I deserve it? Fuck no.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's many lol cows think they deserve it, by the way.
Yes, definitely.
Everyone says that. Yep. Yeah, I deserve it, honestly.
You are very special, Phil. You are very special.
But I can't change it. So I just move forward positively and enjoy my life.
That seems a bit defeatist.
How many people are we banning now, Philip? Because they share these opinions.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we have a fat banning spree here.
I received a $2 tip.
From a troll. So I'm not going to read it.
Again from Flatman B. He says, at my biggest, I was 240 pounds. Now I'm at about 200. I need to get to like 180, but I'm slowly but surely getting there. I had to get rid of bread, which sucks because I love bread. I'm 5'10", so 180 should be good. When you get older, losing weight is a lot harder. Of course.
Okay. Man.
For me, when I was fat, the water weight was the first thing to go. When you stop constantly...
The water weight? Sorry, isn't that what pregnant women get?
No, water weight's real, but it's like, what a unique creature. His water weight is lost first. Yeah, everyone has water weight. Yeah.
Doing the bad
So I stopped drinking water and started drinking
was the first
booze.
thing to go. When you stop constantly doing the bad habits, like drinking soda or eating very fatty foods right before you go to sleep and stuff like that. I'm cutting stuff out of my diet, meaning cutting the fatty red meats and things out of my diet instead of eating lean meats like turkey and chicken instead of beef, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Once you start doing those things and you've got past that quick loss potential, it's harder to whittle down the rest. And I've been working to whittle down the rest. Like I said, I just weighed myself the other day. I'm 196. My ideal weight, I was told, is 185. So I've got another 10, 11 pounds to go.
I know, when he was in high, remember when he was a full adult? Remember, that's when he was told that?
21.
Good Night All and Andy was banned. Baby Zone for a baby gamer, real.
That's funny. That's good. That's
baby
good. I like
Zone
that.
for a baby gamer. Italian rum cake real has fallen as well.
Those are going to be the hardest 10 or 11 pounds because it's going to be...
Feeding the pig, see you at Kroger's, Phil, was banned. This one is very toxic. I don't appreciate this one. Whoever made this one. Cat scabby twat reel. I don't, that's toxic.
Come on, we can do better than that,
Like,
boys.
Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. You're banned here as well.
Just bread and cheeses and eating at night and stuff like that. And
you're
probably I will never even
24/7
unless I actively start working
everything
out again, which I haven't been doing. Totally. I do have a treadmill.
There he goes. Italian rum cake reel. His moobs weigh like 45 pounds. I think that's where he got lost.
Okay.
Mad Stays Noided says, imagine how Kat feels listening to this. So sad. Well, she's not hearing it, but if she did hear it, I'm not sure it would click in what's going on, but if it did click in, it would be very sad.
It's not like she has a choice anyway, so
yeah. Clip Curator said there's a wiki of Rickyisms. I think it's time for all these philisms to be documented. Well, that's what Steve has his board for, his blackboard for. Faradax in the house says he overshoots the turn too with his head. Okay, I'll look back at that one time before we say bye.
Oh yeah, he looks too far.
Grimner says can't wait till he finds out about the ER test can't be streamed. That will be a hell of a smack to the chins for him. Oh, we're gonna have that too today.
He's already when he was talking about that the other day, he was already sort of like pre-coping about that, being like, so it's not like anybody can stop me from doing it, so I'm just gonna do it.
Okay,
I get it from time to time, but I haven't done it recently. But I did just clean out my garage, so there's potential that I can move stuff there, maybe even have like a home gym in my garage as I get older that I would probably really enjoy using.
Definitely.
In truth,
I love fantasy stories as much as the next guy, but I think this is a bit much. Right?
I actually really like working out. When I've done it actively, it feels good. My body feels very good when I'm working out. So I'm actually happy to do it. I just need to get into a schedule of doing it. When can I do it? How to do it easily. But like,
I'm gonna have to start waking up before 10 a.m. every day, I guess, huh?
Why are you gay?
Someone had said the other day, they said, would you actually go ahead and go to a gym? No. Why would I go to a gym? I have a perfect home. I just get some home equipment.
I have a perfect home.
That way I don't need some ongoing membership. I don't have to travel and go there to do it, right?
I have a perfect home.
Why would I leave my home?
That's more shit I can buy, actually.
How tall
am
I? 5'11".
Great. Okay.
5'11". Good question. Do you have magnets on your refrigerator? Good question. And mix. Jericho TSK says they said her turkey tacos suck. Yeah, that's the extent.
Anything else?
That's the extent of their razzing. Her turkey tacos suck. I hate her fucking cooking. Oh, they didn't say that actually. Oops.
Last minute questions or things to bring up before we jump into Dark Souls for today?
Anything? Any of the contributions, guys? Or it's kind of slow. Not gonna lie. 55 viewers on Kick left.
Pretty disappointing.
Anything? Twerk to Spec says that is really horrible of Phil to say.
Would I ever go to
Honestly,
Vegas with the Kino boys for a live
Honestly, it is, man.
stream event? It's this simple. Number one, I can't go anywhere. If I were to go anywhere,
great.
Okay. There's factors involved. Okay. Number one, if it's just me going, okay, then that means Kat's left behind to take care of everything here by herself. I don't think that's very fair.
That's
for me to go to Vegas and have
a single cat who can live. If you get set up an auto feeder and water, they're pretty good for a while, man.
Yeah, if she, well, I mean, set Cat up with an auto feeder too. It should be fine too. Sure.
That's fine
fun
too.
With these guys, even if it means making content that makes money, for me to go on a trip like that, but then she has to stay behind, would be pretty messed up. Now you might say, well, why don't you take her with you?
Why don't you just bring her with her?
Because we have a family. We have a cat who very much hates other humans and is deathly afraid of them.
They
Jasper
don't have to
Kitty
be.
is scared.
Cat is the one staying home. He knows her, right?
Other humans. Yeah. Every single time that we've had goes under the bed. Normal.
I don't need to
do
under the bed.
Gone. We have a guy who comes here to do a quick maintenance job every like 6 months. I know it's kind of a weird thing where our condo association has an insurance policy where as long as we have someone come and clean our dryer ducts every 6 months, I think we get some kind of like a group discount on the insurance policy or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how it works.
Okay.
But
didn't look into it.
Yeah.
What's his name? Just got banned for that. What was his name? Baby Zone for a Baby Gamer got banned for saying, "Are you going to congratulate Review Tech on his resurgence?"
Works. But yeah. In regards to that, even when that guy shows up, he takes off.
So what? It's a cat.
So let's say, for example, we go on a trip. And we said, we're going to go to
No, the thing was you going to Kino Casino. I don't think Kat's going to that Kino Casino trip with the boys, is she?
Vegas for a week.
Probably
what are we going to do with Jasper?
Not going to be a lot of fun on the Vegas trip.
They could do live razzing. Whoa, bigger in person, Phil. Hey, just razzing.
The camera really doesn't add 10 pounds, I see.
A Fungus Among Us 9 says, you didn't say that to his face. Oh, fuck no. We don't say shit to Triple P's face. I call him Triple P.
It's what? I think you would traumatize him. Like, no lie. I think it would legit traumatize him.
Cats get scared, and you know what? They forget it 10 minutes later.
Oh, for the rest of his life.
They don't have that much object permanence. That's going to be that big of a problem, DSP.
My cat flips the fuck out when the garbage truck comes around, but they get over it in 30 seconds.
The cats run and hide when I turn on the vacuum cleaner, dude. And then a minute later, as soon as I'm done, they're back if they're hungry.
Like, whoa, did you see that? What are you talking about?
I don't remember. I don't know, but I'm hungry.
To be away from us, and he's not the kind of cat that sadly wants to deal with other humans. He'd be all messed up from it, right?
Okay.
So I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to put him through that. And, you know, I kind of knew we were getting into that when we got the Jasper. That
well,
it's
yeah,
the same
good point, big guy. He did do that once when he went to Connecticut.
Else into your life,
oh, right.
Whether it's a creature or a human or whatever, you got to treat them like they're a member of your family.
Did you hear that?
I'm not going to put him through torture.
Whether it's a creature or a human. I hate how you use the word creature all the time.
I really need to hear this.
Bringing anything else into your life, whether it's a creature or a human or whatever, you got to treat them.
Creature or a human, like we're in Hogwarts with our animals. Whether it's a creature or a human, this area is
a cave troll or it's a house goblin.
Listen, guys, this wing is forbidden. Whether it be a creature or a human, no one can enter this wing. Please,
them like they're a member of your family, and I'm not going to put him through torture, and I'm not going to get him, you know, all messed up in the head.
Oh yeah,
because we
all
want
messed
to have
up in the head.
So,
yeah, we're running kitty therapy for this.
Go on a vacation somewhere, and by the way, if we go on a vacation, it ain't gonna be. We want to do something. We're gonna go somewhere nice that's relaxing, that we can unplug from the hustle and bustle of the modern life and internet. Maybe go out to the mountains and spend a week in a nice cabin lodge where we can have good food. And cozy up.
You
and,
can't DoorDash up there, brother.
Music and sit in front of a fireplace.
We love fantasy novels, don't we, boys?
Yes.
We don't want to go somewhere. It's a tourist trap, shitty place where you drop tons of money and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Those are very nice places where you can have a lot of fun.
We're thinking about it.
Tourist
you know,
trap.
in that regard, but we're just not willing to do it with Jasper Kitty. It's too much of a thing. It is. It's just too much of.
What about you just going?
A concern.
I can't imagine not being able to spend like 3 days alone with my cat and without my husband.
Right? Is that we would be hurting our family member for personal stuff. And it's just not worth it.
We'd be hurting our family member.
Could potentially we do like a staycation where we go for a day or two somewhere?
You love those.
Probably, you know, leaving him all alone for a day probably isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, he'll get over it with therapy.
As long as we leave him enough food and water.
A few weeks of therapy, he'll be over that one.
Lights are on, heat's on, and everything. But more than like a day, I'm not going to do that to him. And everyone laughs, oh, haha, yeah, whatever. You can make fun of us, but we love our pet, and we're not going to treat him and mistreat him in a way for personal.
Stop mistreating him!
Okay? I guarantee you I love my pets more than you love yours, Phil. And I've gone on several trips, and they've been fine.
Did you get therapy for them afterwards? Or?
Yeah, well, yes. That part is very expensive, obviously.
You just set up some YouTube videos with other cats explaining their tales?
Yeah, just some like videos of fish going around, some bird sounds in the room, yeah.
JWuso99 says divorce coin, bye. Damn it. Yeah, but I'm softening on divorce coin because I don't think Cat has the let's say the
means or the facilities
means or the want to do it. She's fine where she is now. Who gives a shit, right? She doesn't know what's going on the internet with Phil. She has no clue.
It would be pretty cool if she just straight up doesn't go online at all, huh?
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's the best thing for her. I hope she does that. Actually,
one can only hope.
Play Skyrim. Just stay in that world. Stay in that world, Cat. Don't get out.
Stay in Skyrim, Cat.
Oh, I gotta get that.
And I bet she would love Phil to go on a trip. Are you kidding me?
I know. Can you imagine? She'd be in heaven. Like, oh my God, you're going on a trip? Yes! Finally!
She'd be going nuts. She'd be going crazy. That Skyrim would be at full volume, I guarantee. No more fucking wrestling in the house. Oh, man.
She would love it. Philip, any questions?
Okay.
Okay. Checking.
I don't know what you mean. The bounty board? What the hell is the bounty board?
Hell yeah!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shoutouts bounty board. Let's go. That doesn't count, though. That doesn't count as a bounty board, actually, but big ups anyway.
Wow.
We'll do it next Friday, all right? How about that? I promise next Friday we'll do bounty board. We could have done it this week because he did questions, but last time he didn't do questions. Sucks. Tired of it.
Again, Drew Corporation, he says, why don't you have a caretaker stop by and change the food and stuff? That has nothing to do with it. If we're not here, it will mess him up. To have a stranger come in the house.
Mess him up, dude.
And be filling his food bowl and changing stuff out and doing that, and we're not here when we've been here for his whole life with us here for many years. It's going to be traumatic.
He was adopted from a shelter.
It would be one thing if he was the kind of cat that was not so social. Right? If he's the kind of cat that he likes to keep to himself, but then every once in a while he comes by and wants pets. A lot of cats are like that. I think they're called a blue personality. There's 3 kind of cats. There's like pink, blue, and green. The blue personality is independent, likes humans, will come by and spend time with you, but then also goes off and does their own thing. Jasper literally doesn't do that.
He's doing it right now.
All right? At every moment, he wants to know where we are. He wants to be close to us. There's some days I'll be in the office, Cat will be downstairs. He'll sleep in the hallway because he wants to be equally close to both of us.
That's not true.
He 100% is the most social kind of cat that there is. And again, some people don't get it, and I don't blame you, but it's not your place to get it. It's ours because we're his parents. Get it? We're his caretakers. So it's on us to do the right thing, not you.
Yep.
So it's none of your concern. It really isn't. And if you have a problem with it, tough shit. Yeah? Because it's our lives, not yours, and you can kiss my ass.
It's our lives. I'm not going on vacation.
You can kiss my fucking ass. 1 minute 44. This song really hits now. Listen, it was about that last comment.
I never let myself believe this would be easy. Every day's the same to me. Life inside my skin.
Haunting.
Every instrument played by this gentleman too.
Pretty good.
I can catch my breath again. We all make compromises, and I drew the shorter end.
Not AI, Avery. Okay, you got the point. That's incredibly talented, Zach. He's a legend. I hope he brings some heat for King of the Ring this year. He wrote the song himself, played all the instruments. That dude is a legend.
You should respect others, desires of how they want to live their life and if they want to take care of their pets or not.
Not if it's retarded the way that their actions are.
Maybe I'm too good of a pet parent. I don't know. But that's my decision to make, not yours. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass.
Great.
Okay.
Anything else?
Okay.
Oh, let's see here. I received a $2 tip. I really want to end the show.
Say?
So stop tipping that?
And again, he says, imagine someone demanding that you leave your cat alone that has trauma for being left alone or around strangers. That's wild. Yeah, like even
I'm done with it. I'm done with this.
No, I know. And the thing is, I know, for example, on Kino Casino, they've talked about, we should all go on a trip to Vegas together, or we should do this kind of we travel and do this together, or that. It's not in the car.
Usually when they do that, they make fun of Philip, by the way, trying to get him to gamble. Yeah. Because they think it'd be very funny to see him lose money. That's what they say.
Well, it's also facetious because they know that he's a hermit who would never leave his home.
Yeah, so it's fun to think about, let's get Phil on the craps table, watch him lose all his money. I mean, that's what they say.
Yeah. And freak out because there's people nearby, right?
Yeah.
I love that he's projecting onto a cat, except the opposite. He's projecting like that the cat would be freaked out because of new people. Phil's the one who's going to be freaked out because of new people.
Yes, he would lose his mind trying to be normal that much. He'd just break down. But all right.
Maybe long term.
I'm just trying to think of Phil getting through security in an airport or like, why does it take so long?
Faradox says the post-Kino arc is somehow more insufferable. I disagree. I think the in the middle of the Kino arc, that was the most insufferable. Now we're eating well, I think, consistently. Especially now since Iron Chef Sakai is gone now,
the crop is beginning to provide fruit, and the harvest is beginning slightly, but I think there's still things buried below that are yet to be unearthed.
Yeah, well, it'll be a little bit till we get to the full payoff, but it's coming. Takapacity says, thanks for the bell. Gotcha. I don't do the bell for chat names. The bottom line is real or whatever. I do it for real bottom lines, which are very rare these days, actually. When we do Ask the King with Atlas the Bookkeeper, like it's like 6 times a show,
9 or 10.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
We hit 14 one time in one show.
Jesus Christ.
14.
That's
and now
insane.
he never says it. I think because, people make fun of shit. He stops doing it.
Because he's watching this shit, guaranteed.
Boat Night in the House says, is he having a therapy session after yesterday? Yes.
He has a therapy session literally every day on this podcast.
Yeah.
It would be. But first things first, Jasper comes first. And then after that, later on in our lives, we got to go on a honeymoon and do something, right? Because we never got that. We got married over 5 years ago, and we never got to do a damn thing.
I thought
We've literally just been sitting around living our lives at home.
Are you successful?
Because we don't have opportunity to do anything right now. But previously,
I have never wanted to push this button harder.
You have done that yourself.
Thank you.
Because we just couldn't afford it. Now it's like, well, kind of could afford it, but now we can't because we got ourselves in a life situation, right, where we just can't do it.
Okay, sorry.
You have done that yourself.
Okay.
And we
and
never,
notice how the sick voice comes out a little bit here too, like we never got to do it.
Oops.
Right, where we just can't do it, and we never thought I would get to a financial place where we could do something. That's the truth. Is like the way things were going so poorly for so long, we never thought that I would get to the point where I could go on a trip. I thought I would never afford it, so it was never even a thought. So let's get a cat, and let's do this and that. And then, shit.
Dude.
Now we kind of got ourselves stuck.
Sorry, so that was like the day after Cat got there that you guys got Jasper, was it not?
Not too long after. And once again...
You have done that yourself.
Hey, but now we're going to live with that. You understand? We're going to live with the responsibility of our choices. And then once things change in our lives later down the line, then we'll do stuff, right?
This is wild.
My marriage is more important than a cat. You're right. And my marriage isn't going to end because we're not going on a trip.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. You guys don't talk. My marriage is good. My marriage is not going to end. I'm a dunce. I'm a scammer.
Again,
yes, that's true.
My life, my concerns, not yours.
Okay.
It's
so
why people get
then
nosy
don't
as
talk
fuck.
about it right now for an hour. Let people ask about shit.
And think that they know better than me about my own life, that things get into some kind of a situation where, I can't believe it. No, just shut up and kiss my ass. It's none of your business. So fucking really, just kiss the butt cheeks. And stop talking so much about me like you know anything. You don't know shit.
Well, stop asking
It's
then.
actually quite disturbing that you think you know better than the person who's living the life.
Okay. Well, then you're the one that's talking about it.
Yeah.
Big up Barrett Wells, who says, does the HOA policy cover overloaded circuits? No, definitely not.
Dude.
Definitely not. Fish Tank Enjoyer says, I'm not going to put my cat through me working out. Yeah. Don't put that hell on him. No.
Don't you put the darkness on me, Phil.
No, stop working out. Copestar Phil says she might actually lose weight with him gone. Good point. Right?
Maybe.
No, less DoorDash, you'd think. Well, maybe more. I don't know,
so she's going to be starving for the week. That's why he can't go, is because he knows the cat can't work the phone. Or his cat's not going to be allowed to have a phone while he's not there, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. She can't have a phone. Go fuck no. She might call for help.
Definitely not.
So he's going to just stack up enough, croutons in a bowl and say, that'll handle it.
Yes. Give her an automatic cat feeder with just salad croutons in it.
Suck on T Snuts says, I thought Jasper was a social mojito kitty.
That's what I thought too.
He's social to them, but not other people. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Icy Yamamoto says, when I was younger, we had 30 plus cats that went on many vacations. They were fine. We just wanted to scratch when we came back at home. He lies. You had 30 cats at the same time, Icy Yamamoto?
That's wild. Surely that's over the course of a lifetime.
Or yeah, I would hope so. But that's unless you're a farm or something. I've seen some farmers have an insane amount of cats, but.
For sure.
Anyways,
what's the upper limit? What's the in your home personally? Like if you just had to you could have as many cats as you want. What's the upper limit on cats for you?
3.
Yeah, I think 3 is probably the sweet spot. 4 is okay, it's doable, but it is still quite a bit.
The shit, right? The shit would continue. 4 is a lot of shit every day.
You got 5 litter boxes. Like
that's a lot, right? I'm not doing that.
It's manageable. It's manageable. More than 4 though, that's a bit much. That would be my.
A lot of hair. Oh God, fuck your hair everywhere. Just forget about not having hair on anything.
You're breathing fur at that point. You're
Low tier Gondor, good name. Says never forget they locked Jasper in the bedroom with them at night with no litter box. One of the worst cat owners. Period. Thank you, low tier Gondor.
I wonder why he's traumatized. Yeah, the way we treat him keeps traumatizing him over and over. Imagine how somebody else is going to treat him.
It's time for men. The time. What's it? Is that the right quote? I can't remember exactly what he said.
Well, no, we're not going to make Jasper a service animal. That's the other thing. Jasper
the
hates traveling. When we put him in his carrier to take him to the vet, the moment he hits the car, he's meow.
Yeah, every cat hates the fucking car.
In the carrier.
Every animal hates the car until you get used to it, except for some dogs and stuff,
and cats don't like being in carriers when they know they're on their way to the fucking vet.
Yeah,
dipshit.
Yes.
Meowing loudly because he's very, very upset and disturbed. He hates being outside.
We brought our cat from Japan. Philip probably thinks we basically tried to kill our cat.
How was that?
He got well, he didn't like it, obviously, but once he got, once we first saw him though after the plane ride, it looked like he had been through some shit. His eyes were like he's been through a war zone.
I brought my cat to and from Saskatchewan, and she didn't like it at the time on the plane, but she was fine. Right?
Yeah, after 2 days, literally, even like they were like back to normal. Yeah, back to normal
for sure.
Yeah, back to normal, like nothing ever happened. They had their own.
And again, it's so sad that this is all just bullshit to avoid spending time with his wife. More bullshit to avoid spending time with his wife.
That's the only reason we're doing this. And he was down below for the cross country. He had to do that, but when that wasn't mandatory, we put him he was with us.
That's rough. Yeah, that is tough.
That's fine. Honestly, he wouldn't really mind that because I was worried like he'd be so loud, but the plane's so loud you don't realize it. Like it's not even they're meowing.
Especially in those spots too, like under the plane, right?
Yeah,
They just got to cram them in there.
I'm talking about
for people with allergies.
The one from the country to country, you have to put him under, right? In the the galley or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the galley. It's in the hull. It's in the head.
In the poop deck.
Yeah, exactly.
But during the local flights, same country, you can put him with you in the carry-on. That's what we did.
I see.
Yeah.
Inside the house. He's a homebody and he's a social at-home cat with us. That's his life. That's the life he knows. That's the life he loves. That's the life he wants to live. And he has the right to live that life because we provided that for him. And to take that away would be completely unfair. So we're not going to do that.
Yeah, he's a homebody. Homebody cat. It's 1:15. Can we finish or?
Okay. All right. Let's end the show.
Ordinary Shroom says, didn't he leave Jasper with someone for a week when they got married? I mean, visiting his dying parents. Yes, that's true.
Yes, that's true.
Ordinary Shroom.
And let's jump into Dark Souls. We got stuff to do today. Remember, we're in Lost Izalith.
Might as well
we're gonna continue on with Lost Izalith today.
Right into
and try
Dark
to finish
Souls.
it up. And then we gotta beat Nito somehow. I don't know how we're beating Nito because Nito seems pretty dang tough for our build. And then we've got the DLC to start, which I gotta remember. How do you start the DLC?
Remember when DS played video games? They were fun times.
It's been so long. And then after that, we got the end of the game. So we've got a lot of stuff still left to do in Dark Souls. I would argue 2 to 3 more streams likely, depending on how things go today. So let's jump in, shall we? There may be one final contribution. Again, my touchpad is malfunctioning here.
Touchpad malfunction.
Go ahead and bump the mic.
All right. Flatman B, one final $2 tip. He says, I demand you leave your cat home alone with a feeding machine so you can go to Vegas. Even if we go on a trip, we're not going to Vegas. Like, that's the last place we would want to go.
Not going to Vegas.
We'd want to do
I'm addicted to gambling.
Something very fun. But
Sweaty man.
Oh, no. Guys, bad news.
What?
For the first time in many, many weeks, my leaderboard just crashed. It's been weeks since this happened.
What's that
and
mean?
all of a sudden, it just happened again. And I actually don't know what causes it.
It seems to be going on the stream right now.
It doesn't seem to be a common thing.
What cares?
So FYI, because it doesn't seem to be a common thing.
Prosciutto.
So FYI, this video on demand should be fine. It's going to end in a second and end abruptly. I can't even change scenes, okay? But the stream is just going to go and end.
What does that
And
mean?
then what I'm going to do is reopen OBS, and we're going to get it working
OBS
again.
has crashed.
This is
because
actually
of his
weird because this has been weeks since
leaderboard.
this happened. Probably 3 weeks since we had a leaderboard crash. But I don't know if it's certain fonts that cause
Stealth burp?
It certainly can't be the scrolling because now it's been weeks since it happened. I don't even know what the commonality is.
Commonality.
All I
what's the
did was open the
commonality?
leaderboard and I went to click to
Find
update and add 2 more
commonality.
bucks because we're at 47 now because of Flatman's
We
tip.
gotta finish, man. We're going crazy.
And now it's just frozen, gray screen
Come on.
loading circle, and it won't even move. And the moment that I click again, it's going to say, oh, failed, and, it's going to crash.
Oh.
So, everyone, thank you. Appreciate you. Fun podcast. Can't do the outro today. I'll see you on Sunday. Remember, I'm not here tomorrow. It's my day off. Thanks to those who
that
supported.
being said, it'll be tomorrow.
And the
Later
stream's
style
also
tomorrow,
gonna go
guys.
down.
It's going to be like 8:30. That'll be like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. 8:30 or so UK-ish.
And I'll be back shortly with the stream and Dark Souls.
Sound good?
Oh, there's no.
Okay, goodbye.
We can't do the bit.
Oh, no,
Actually,
no,
I'd like
that's
to come out. I want to come out on this stream, huh? Oh. I'm a
sorry.
homosexual. Oh, it's not? Oh, okay.
I'm not attracted to my wife because she's a woman. Oh, not because she's fat.
I definitely love penis. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Big ups, Pigpen, Lord of Dirt says, big ups to the best show in the Snortex. Snoot is the best cat in the world because he comes with his own wallet. Ooh, that's true.
Well, yes,
I'll
and I
hit the
keep
button
that for
you.
myself. That's just for me. No.
I call him ALT. Thank you. That's what I like. I ALT. I call him ALT. Says, "It's the greatest host in the world." To the community, stay safe and have a fun weekend. Pigpen, amazingly nice message, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, very nice. Big ups.
You're a legend. I'm gonna go back to live now. So we're at 45 right now. Let's go live. Come on, pick it up, dance. 61. We're inching ever forward.
Can I
Hold on,
fast
he's
travel?
nervous.
This fire. This is Lost Izalith Flame. The reason I ask,
Why are you nervous?
if I don't, that means I got to start back at Daughter of Chaos.
At Daughter
which means
of
I would have to
Chaos.
run through this whole area again, which I don't want to do, obviously.
Well,
That's what
maybe we should turn off the stream, huh?
That's what Indrid's parents called her, by the way. Daughter of Chaos.
Yeah. That makes
What is
sense.
Stone Dragon? No, I know what that is. See depths.
Stone Dragon. Sean Robert has a very toxic comment. Says DSP doesn't want to pay for 2 seats.
I really don't want to have to do this.
Or
3
someone.
seats. 3 seats, you mean?
You wouldn't risk it? Oh, crap.
The Pasta Maker says, Kat really living that life with the rich and famous. She can't do it. She doesn't do anything herself at all.
All right, so once again,
Doesn't
for
have
those who are
to,
just
dude.
joining,
She's in the lap of luxury.
if you
You
do
have
a
felt
20 sub bomb on Kick today, I will gift you both the
we're
VIP
desperate,
and the OG
boys.
badges. This is a one-day only thing.
Desperation,
How much
boys.
money?
January.
How much money are we at, by the way?
We're at 60.
Because I'm trying to have a really strong final day of the month here.
We're back to this, boys.
And Kick contributions today, I get paid for those within a few days.
Okay.
So anything you guys do on Kick today, I get right away, which will help a lot for February.
Why?
So if you could, please support on Kick today. And I have no problem
on
with subs. Get you
e-begging.
double badges.
Double
One
badge.
day only offer. Oh, no.
Perfect. Yep. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be.
I'm getting screwed here.
That was your own movement, sir. I'm not sure
I'm
anyone
really
else to
getting
blame.
screwed.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get the fire fucking resist boots or whatever. The ring.
Fun gameplay. And fun stream here.
Dumb bitch. What a dumb bitch.
Big O's Boat Night says, I'm bad at math. How many Hogans is a Japan trip? I would say at max. Let's pretend... Well, here's the thing. Hogans are random, so you can't even get them. But let's say each pool is a Hogan.
Right.
You get a Hogan guaranteed, so $100
Well,
for
no,
a
hold
pool.
on. Let's be a little bit more realistic. Let's say one in like half of the fucking Hogan polls you get a Hogan, okay? Because that's the reality. That's being extremely liberal. Like if I want to be a real asshole, I'd say 1 in 10 will get you a Hogan.
Yes.
Here we go.
If he took a 2 weeks off of Hogan's, he could have a great trip in Japan. You know?
For sure.
Right
Yeah.
now, it costs as little as it's ever gonna fucking be. But you know.
How much do you think of plane tickets, Japan?
Plane ticket's gonna run you $1,500 minimum if you time it right. It can be more
That's
than
not
that.
bad.
Yeah.
There it is.
I mean, as a Canadian, I'd probably have to drive across the border to Buffalo or something to get a decent price because Canadian Airlines are all shysters. Thieves.
Summer's more expensive.
That
That's a
was the
little bit more than
closest it
2,000,
possibly could
but
have been.
you get the right time of the year. But
Okay.
You know what I just remembered? I
What?
totally forgot to
turn off the stove.
Use my Firekeeper soul. I have a Firekeeper soul I still haven't used.
Okay.
So my Estus would be healing for even more.
Okay. Yep.
And that's for those numbers for me are from the East Coast of the United States, by the way, which is like
okay.
legitimately halfway across the world. So it sucks.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're better off digging through all the spore for that, aren't you?
Really? Yeah.
Because don't you get? I think. Hold on. Let's find out.
It like the minimum stops you can get, like the minimum is obviously 2, right? But I've had to take 5 before.
Because
Jesus Christ.
Because you got to go to Detroit, you got to go to California, I've got to click Vancouver.
Yeah.
See here.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's see here. Icky Road in the house. It's kind of insane that he copiumed himself into believing the support
So I
dropped off
currently
because he wasn't
have-
eating fast food. Yeah.
Right.
Good point. Great point. Big Ups Paradox says, seen how fat his face looks on the second cam? Oh yeah, let's go back to that. Okay, let's go back. Let's finish the stream on that. No one gives a shit about this. Let's go back to the moment where he said, I have camera angles to spare. Is this it?
Or joystick too. Like Street Fighter for tonight will be just like this. But then when I'm doing mouse keyboard like Call of Duty, then I pull this up closer to me and I actually bend the mic more out of the direction over there. But for now, this is fine. So
cool.
There we go.
It's before Q&A.
In fact, I might just scoot it just a little bit more out of the way like that. Well, no, actually. I got to do it more like.
All right, it's
Let's see what happens. All right. So one question
Fuck, I can't find it. It's so quick, I can't see in the scrub. Pissing me the fuck off.
Should have taken that on the timestamp like Phil does.
I know.
He stopped doing that lately, huh? He stopped being like, oh, hold on, let me just record the timestamp here now.
Oh, I give up. I give up. This is annoying.
No, that's fine. Someone will find it.
I'll try 3 spots.
We'll laugh at it
One.
later.
Oh, it's past Bloodborne. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, I give up. Man,
Okay.
I hate to end on a downer.
We tried.
Anyways, you're all fucking legends. It was a lot of fun hanging out today. Snoot, any words for the lovely people out there?
Thanks a lot for watching today, and join us on Sunday as always for Detractor Beam Preestream coverage. And other than that, you're all legends. Thank you.
Thank you so much for chilling. Tomorrow will be, that being said, and the special call-in show. We're going to talk all about breakups on Saturday, so it should be a good time tomorrow.
Check that out. That was a lot of fun last time.
It was a lot of fun. It was really fun. And we heard a lot of crazy stories. We'll see what we hear tomorrow. Bring the tissues, by the way, because you will be crying. Because Snoop's going to call in. He promised. No, just kidding. He won't. Anyways, you're all legends. Bye.
Bye.